what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast. A podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
I'm a PlayStation fan too. Hey, what is good, YouTube? What is good, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona and the other one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew. Every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. And listen, guys, it's another Saturday morning, episode 71 of What's Up PlayStation podcast, man. I am your host this week, Gaming with Persona. I'm so happy to have you all here with me. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody that's there, man. Like the stream, share the stream out, all that good stuff, man. Y'all know it's appreciated. But listen, What's Up PlayStation podcast would not be what it is without the other half of WUPS, right? The best lisp on YouTube. Yeah, the best lisp on YouTube. Okay, Mr. SIFU himself getting the platinum. Yeah, I'm jealous. I admit it, guys. I'm jealous. Right? I was seeing red today. Right? Mr. King of the Bronx. Mr. Jerk Chicken. Yo, my bro Bari, man, in the building. Bari, what's good, bro?
Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Yo, you know, I'm a jerk chicken connoisseur. But yeah, man, yo, Persona, man. Listen.
What's up?
You gotta attain wood, brother. You gotta calm down. You gotta.
Listen, I'm in the tower at 21, right? I'm gonna get through. Once I get to Sanctuary, I want to get to Sanctuary at 21. Once I get to Sanctuary at 21, I'm good. I'm happy.
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about SIFU, impressions or review, because we both beat the game.
Yep.
But yeah, man, it's good to see everyone in the chat. Episode 71, guys. You know the vibes. I was gonna go down, man. It's always a pleasure, seeing you guys in the chat and hosting this podcast with my boy Persona, my bro. You know what I mean? Even though he mad at me right now.
I'm very mad. I'm very mad, guys.
I know Persona for years, yo. I know, listen, when I posted that joint up, I saw the PlayStation went cling. The Persona has logged on. But nah, I know Persona, he gonna plat that junk tonight, but
absolutely
on today. I ain't even gonna say tonight. I know you're gonna practice in like an afternoon or whatnot.
Absolutely.
But yeah, guys, man, it's gonna be a good show. hit the like button if you already if you didn't hit the like button yet. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about, so I'm gonna let Persona take it away and get this show rolling, man, because it's gonna be it's a plentiful one.
That's a fact. First off, Bari, how was your week, man? Was it a good week?
Yeah, man, yo, it's a good week. Like I said, man, we played SIFU. You know, I was hanging out with some friends, yesterday. And yo, I got a quick little story to tell, but we're gonna wait till the SIFU impressions and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, it was pretty cool week. Work week was all right. You know what I mean? People was just changing up meeting times and stuff like that. I'm over here hosting a podcast and in a meeting at the same time, making sure everybody doing
That's crazy.
It was funny as hell, but my week was good, man. How was your week, man?
Hey man, my week was great, bro. Like, playing games. It's funny too, because like when I had to go into the office twice this week, and even when I was in the office, all I could think about was SIFU. Like I'm sitting there thinking about SIFU.
I know it's gonna sound lame, and people gonna be like, "Oh, it's too cool for school gamers." But yo, even when I was chilling last night, man, I was thinking about SIFU, bro, and I'm gonna tell you why, because there was a tweet that went out. But go ahead.
Yo, no doubt, no doubt. So yeah, man, it's good. Like I always say, man, I always look forward to the Saturday morning podcast with my bro Bari, chilling with the PlayStation Nation, with the WUPS Nation. Shout out to our supporters and whatnot, man. So listen, guys, we got a really good show for you guys today, but you know how we do things here. We got to talk about the games for the week and what's released. And I think it's been a pretty solid week, right? So let's talk about it. So first we got Ali World for the PS5 and PS4. We got SIFU for the PS5, PS4. We got Breakout Recharge for the PS5, PS4. We got Edge of Eternity for the PS5, PS4. We definitely going to talk about that, guys. Like, man, a conversation has to be had. And then we got El Gancho for the PS5, PS4. El Gancho, absolutely, for the PS5, PS4.
Are you going to give your review for that game or not?
No.
Didn't you say that was one of the games you want to review this week?
Hell no. Hell nah. Next game I'm reviewing is Horizon.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. I play great, amazing games all the time. My bad.
Sir. I play nothing but greatness over here on the PlayStation Nation. Kung Fu Kickball for PS5, PS4.
Cool.
Nate Retroverse Collection for the PS5, PS4. Power Slave. Now hold on. Power Slave Exhumed for the PS4. Rise of the Sword Power for the PS4. Sword of Elpisa for the PS5, PS4, Unbound Worlds Apart for the PS5, PS4, and last but not least, Zombie Hill Racing for the PS4.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. Like a lot of the games that you just listed here, it sound like old school classic like Nintendo and Sega games. You know they had like the simple titles, like you said, the tale of the power sword, like you know what I mean?
Rise of sword power, I definitely get that vibe.
Sound mad simplistic,
Kung Fu Kickball sound like an old school type of game, but yeah, a pretty solid, in my opinion, a very solid week for game releases. Next week is gonna be even crazier. But Bari, man,
did you I forgot if you got the Ali World too. Did you get that?
Nah, I'm probably gonna pick it up later. Cause I was looking at it, I was gonna snatch it up, but then I'm like, yo, I got seafood that I'm trying to play in platinum. Then I got Horizon next week. And
what kind of seafood you got, man?
I got whiting fish, I got catfish, I got shrimp, I got crab legs. Yo, what's crazy? It's been hella long since how long has it been since you had, like, do you like crab legs?
Oh yeah, bro, I'm a Jamaican. I love crab legs, man.
Exactly, right? Crab legs, man. I love me some crab legs, but it's been like 3-4 years since I had crab legs. So it's been a while.
You know what's funny? I have a Bobo's like crab shack like across the street from me, and I only went there once, and that was last year. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute for me too.
It's been a minute since I had like crab legs, and I'm like, damn, man, I want to go to like a real nice
crab legs with some corn.
Yo, listen, man. Springtime, I'm definitely going over to your neck of the woods, actually.
Yes, sir, man. Go to Bobo's, man.
Go to Bobo's or go to City Island. Hit up the seafood spot over there.
City Island. That's the truth.
Yeah. City Island.
Not all the way down to the bottom. That's where the cheap places.
Oh, no. We stayed at the top there, the water, right there on the border, right on the border.
To the top of the middle.
Right on the border. That might have to be a spring, summertime trip we do real quick.
Facts.
So we're in the spotlight portion of the show. And for those who don't know, man, a spotlight is where me and Bari give you guys a game that we think you should all check out. It could be a brand new game, it could be an old game, it could be a game that hasn't released yet, it could be a game from your childhood, right? The spotlight game is the spotlight is really just the spotlight games that we think the community should just look into, check out, and whatnot. So Bari, what is your spotlight game for the week? And are you gonna break the rules? You bringing the rules this week?
I ain't gonna break the rules today because it's pretty common that I think everybody should go ahead and get SIFU. It is an amazing game. You know what I mean? We've been uploading gameplay, we've been live streaming it, we've been uploading, screenshots, we've been talking about it left and right. I think really and truly, man, this is an amazing game, man. Like if you ever played Absolver, and you go from Absolver to SIFU, like Absolver, the combat was good too in that game,
and they just like perfected this we're gonna talk about it in a review. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get it. Trust me, guys, we're itching to talk about SIFU, trust me. But what's your spotlight, Bar? Go ahead.
Spotlight game I'm gonna highlight is a game that came out last month. It's called Justice Chronicles. It's an old school RPG game. I feel like there's a lot of these old school pixelated RPGs, like these fantasy RPGs have been coming out. And yo, I've been inclined to play those games again, you know what I mean, with all these remasters and remakes that's coming out. But yeah, I always like fantasy like RPGs, man. A little kid starts at a small town and then some crazy thing happened in the world and he got to go out and save the world. I love that type of setup and story. So this is a game. It looks very old school, like Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo type looking games, but it's only $15 on the PlayStation Store, and I think it looks really cool, man. So I'm gonna start it up like around like Sunday or Monday, but that's why I'm spotlighting, and then probably next week we'll talk about it or whatnot. But yeah, that's my spotlight. Justice Chronicles. It's PlayStation 5 and 4. It's cross-buy too.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. So for me, my spotlight game for this week is actually it might actually surprise y'all. My spotlight game for this week is actually going to be Babylon Falls, right? This is a live service game.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Live service game that comes out. When does it come out? It comes out.
It come out early.
May.
March. I think it come out like the 9th or the 3rd or something like that.
Yeah, it come out really soon, right?
Same week of GT.
Yeah, it comes out really, really soon. Now the thing about this and why I want to spotlight this is because I was scrolling through Twitter this week, right? And they've been posting up combat videos lately, right? Because I follow them. And Babylon Falls is always the games that I was really interested in. When I found out that it was going to be kind of like a 4-player, like kind of like a games as a service game, I wasn't really mad at the game at it being that. I was more so mad at the fact that they didn't really put that to the forefront and whatnot, right? But I'm still interested in the game. Definitely gonna play it. I'm sure me and Barry gonna play it together. But one of the things for me, man, is that I love games that have really good combat, really flashy combat, and like really deep combat. And what you're seeing on the screen right now is some combat from a debuffer class within the Babylon Falls. And this combat looks so amazing. I'm like, I can't wait to get my hands on this game.
Yeah, he's moving.
Yeah, like the way the movement is, the way the combat is, kind of how he got him like staggered and frozen in time and whatnot while he's doing these combos. I'm like, this is my kind of of combat right here. Like I'm
look
loving
at all
this.
The perks that he got hooked up. I like this type of movement. This is definitely my type of schmooving right here with the whole time effect and all that. I love that.
Yeah. So seeing this combat, man, it really has me like hype for the game, man. I'm really excited to play this. I'm definitely gonna be playing this next month, for sure. And that's definitely my spotlight game for this week, man. Is Babylon Falls. I'm excited for it, man. I'm a sucker for great combat, man. If combat is good in a game, man, and the movement and the controls and everything are good, man, that really makes me very happy. So Babylon Falls, we're gonna be diving into that next month. Definitely check the game out. Like I said, it's a pretty cool game. And they've been posting a lot of combat lately, man. They've been posting combat and like little clips showing you different classes and stuff like that. Yeah, this is platinum. So, they're definitely, like you see this other class. What class is this? This is the you could build your character how you like. Here's this is an example of the debuffer class, right? And you just see like, yo, my man is, I love the brute. If I'm like a tank at heart, so like in role-playing games, I would be a tank or a healer or something that kind of where I can control the flow of battle. And like these debuffer class, this just looks like my speed, man. This my speed, man.
That jump
this
crazy.
looks good. So Babylon Falls, man, comes out next month. This is a game that I'm very excited about, guys. You will definitely be seeing a lot of clips from me on the timeline. So yeah, Babylon Falls, guys. Great game. Definitely check that out. All right. So that's our spotlight for this week. No one broke the rules this week, guys, but maybe next week when we have Colin on, maybe we can get Colin to break the rules. Bari, let's hope we get Colin to break the rules. All right, so
we're gonna tell Colin, hey Colin, man, highlight 2 spotlight games, and when he
break the rules.
oh, you broke the rules.
Broke the rules. That's gonna be cool. All right, so now we're about to talk about 2 games, man, that we've been playing this week, man. First game, obviously, I know I'm itching to talk about it. I know Bari's itching to talk about it. Bari, you recently got the platinum in this. I'm angry. Okay, I'm angry. I will admit that. Right?
What you angry for, man? You get a platinum too.
I forget the platinum. I'm just, seeing you get the platinum. We talking about SIFU, man.
You want to get the platinum first. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely. I ain't gonna lie. Absolutely. But yo, man, we about to give our WUPS edition of SIFU. It's gonna be a review. So we're gonna do a review because we both beaten the game. I put about 15 hours into it. Bari, I'm sure he's put about 15, 20 hours into the game. So we can really talk about it in good detail.
30 some hours into this game, man.
Yeah, so we can really talk about it in detail. So Bari, man, I'm gonna let you kind of lead us off because you do have the platinum and you really did, you've done everything you can in the game, right? So start us off, man. Talk to us about SIFU, man. Give us your review.
Yo, man, basically I love this game, man. I think this game right here is going to be like one of those games that a lot of people is going to replay and they're going to be talking about for the remainder of the year. Like, it's just one of those games, man, that even after I platinumed the game, I was doing I seen new throws or I was doing different things within the game or perfecting the time. Like, you know what I mean? Like how Returnal was, like people beat Returnal, but they kept going to play Returnal because the gameplay is so addictive. What's his name? SIFU have the same type of, addictiveness to the gameplay. But yeah, I love the game. I think the game is amazing. The bosses, the combat, the mechanics, the sound, the dual sense, like the look of the game, it looks beautiful, man. Like the game is very detailed as well. You know what I mean? Like I always think back when I first started playing the game, and we just press square, we press a triangle, we trying to just beat dudes up. You know what I mean? We try to do the raid. You know, we try to beat things up. You know what I mean?
Try to mash.
But, like I said on Twitter, I'm not even capping when I say this. This game is like the perfect depiction of like a true kung fu movie because you really learning through your trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get beat up, you're gonna die, but yo, what did you learn after you died? You know, are you learning anything new? Are you learning to parry? Are you learning to block? Are you learning to evade? Are you learning what moves that you unlock does really good in this situation? Like it's just a great game, man. I love the game. I gave it a 9.5 out of 10. And yeah, like I would give it like a perfect score, but only reason why I gave it like a 9.5 out of 10 because there was a small little glitch that happened to me like 3 times where I was like stuck in a room where I can't open the door or I can't initiate with those dragon statues. It was telling me like drop a weapon, and I'm like, what's going on? And then when I got to the tower, one of the enemies was stuck in the floor. Like you see him highlighted in red, and he was just in the floor underneath me, and I couldn't advance to open that door. And I was like, damn, I was tight, and I was tight because I was 20 in the tower, and I had to restart it because my man was stuck in the door running around. He said, hey punk. He's trying to run around, trying to fight me and throw fists, but he couldn't hit me. He was just stuck in the floor.
That happened to me at in the club. I was 22 in the club, and I got to that room right before you get to the boss. And the dude with the headband, he was upstairs running around, and I'm like, how the hell did he get up there? This is early, like early in the game too. And I'm like, bro, how did you get? And I'm keep running side to side, and he keep running to each side trying to come down, but he wouldn't come all the way down. I'm like, bro, you serious? I had to restart the level there. So yeah, that's that, man. Yeah, I know your pain.
That's the only reason why I gave it a 9.5. I don't have it like a lot of people saying like the camera. I don't have an issue with the camera because one thing a lot of people forget in this game is that you can use the R3 to change your camera view, but everybody's so focused on like what the enemies are doing, trying to block or trying to evade, that they forget to use that right stick to move the camera. So but once you get fully comfortable with the game, man, it's just a great experience, man. But yeah, I love SIFU. I think the game is great. I felt like the trophies and this way how the game is set up was very smart. Like the detective board, how they did that, it gave a incentive for you to replay the game and wanted to go to other levels or check out different areas in each level. And the trophies was really cool, man. It's really smart. Like they had you doing some stuff that you probably wouldn't do in the game, but it wasn't like something that was like offsetting. You know what I mean? Oh, you just got to throw somebody over like a cliff or something. And that was that's cool. It was a cool trophy to get the platinum, man. Yeah. But yeah, I love the game, man. 9.5 out of 10. I'm hoping that they give more content, man. Hey yo, let me tell you a small story. I'm gonna shut up because I know you're like, shut the hell up, Barry.
No,
shut up.
Good.
So last night, Persona, he was streaming the game, but my friend, he came through. He was visiting through New York, and I was like, all right, he wants to chill. So we went to like New Rock. We was chilling. We was chilling at the bar and whatnot. And I saw like a tweet from like Persona or Luca saying that the game was gonna get a easy mode and like a brutal mode, right? When I saw that tweet, I don't know if I liked the tweet or not. Persona have to tell you. I don't know if I like, but when I saw that tweet, like my eyes, it just opened up. I was like, nah, yo, I gotta beat, because I was trying to beat the game under 25 or under. You know what I mean? I was trying to get that. So I was like, yo, I gotta beat this game under 25 or under before that freaking patch come, because you know what I mean? Like, yo, this is a game where you can brag, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you got this platinum or you got this trophy done. Yo, it was a difficult thing, right? And I was like, nah, bro, yo, so it just lit a fire under me, man. I came back home, I went to sleep, I woke up like around 4 something. Yo, I restarted that whole game so I can get a proper build, like with structure and all the stuff for my man Yang. Beat him at 22. I was dumb happy. Then I just went through the game and got the platinum like around 8 in the morning. I was like, yes, I got this jump before this damn patch. The journalist mode, yeah, the journalist mode. You know what I mean? But yo, it was a cool achievement, and it felt good, man. You know what I mean? It was like no different than when I beat Demon Souls or Bloodborne or something. It felt good, like you felt that one. You know what I mean? So yeah, I love SIFU. Persona gonna take it away, man. I'm gonna shut up.
SIFU. Yo, listen, man. Bari gonna tell that story like 3 more times, man, because he it got my blood bowl. He got that platinum.
Absolutely.
So my score for the game is a 9 out of 10, right? Only 2 issues that I came through. I did have an issue with camera in certain areas where if I'm backing up and I'm getting close to a wall, when I try to turn the camera, it would still be too close and it get a little wonky and I end up getting hit or getting hurt. So there were a couple times, more so in boss fights, or if there's like too many enemies, you can kind of back it up and move it around, where the camera gets a little wonky sometimes, but it wasn't to the point where I couldn't play, right, or anything like that. And then obviously the one glitch that I had where I had to restart my playthrough, that's why I gave it a 9 out of 10. But for me, this game is really slow clap. I really appreciate the time and effort they put into it and put into this game, because, coming from Absolver's combat was really good, right? It was really tight. And I feel like playing this, from what I remember with the combat of Absolver, this feels tighter, like in terms of the combat, and much more, it just flows, and it's really, really good. And so like, I really appreciate them like kind of like perfecting that combat and really making it true, right? Like this is a true Kung Fu martial arts type of movie, I was gonna say movie, about the type of game, to where even down to the storyline, right? Like, because I seen people talking about, oh, there's no story, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you people really, people in this community is weird because it's like, yo, you say you want story, and then when there are story building moments, you say, oh, it needs more action. This game, one of the things about the story that I appreciate is that the story is straight to the point. He or she, because you could play as a girl or a boy in SIFU, you need to get your family's honor back. Yang came through and violated and killed your father. So you need to get you need to get revenge back on him and his clan. That's the story. So you go into where they control their parts of the city, and you need to take them out and take out their people. That's the story.
Yeah, the story was good in this game, man.
I don't get
especially
it.
when you look at it. I'm with you 100%, Persona, man. Like the story is there, and yeah, there's two different endings. So
yeah, there's a good ending and a bad ending. Yeah, so
it's not like no PlayStation Uncharted level type
it ain't no
story,
Uncharted.
but
Hell no.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's still good to me. I enjoyed it, right? And when I get the good ending, obviously we'll talk about that as well. So, when it comes to like the combat, the environments, I enjoyed the environments as well because you really could use the environment to your advantage, which again, I do appreciate them for that because, you get a specific move where you get weapon mastery, but then you also get another move where you can start using things within the area to kind of throw at them and kick at them and shit. So you see chairs on the ground or duffel bags or whatever, you just bricks, you just kicking it. I'm just like, bro, that stuff is so fun and it adds a new dynamic to the combat and to the world, right? Because it's a new welcome dynamic that I appreciate. The enemies are very tough, but not so tough to where you can't beat them. In my opinion, it's more about, again, it's like with Kung Fu martial arts, mashing is gonna get you washed in this game. Regardless if you're fighting a regular lowly enemy or if you're fighting a boss, mashing is going to get you washed. You really do need to take your time, be patient, and really kind of like deep breath in, deep breath out, like wax on, wax off. You understand? Mr. Miyagi type shit. You need to be on point and like really be patient and understand when to strike.
That game where you gotta learn the game, man. If you're going in this like hard-headed and try to truck your way through, yeah, you're gonna get bodied
because the enemies can also do the same shit you can. They can parry, they can stun you, they can trip you, they can do everything you can do. So you need to be on point, especially if you're fighting like the apprentices or whatever. Yo, if you're fighting a motherfucker with a headband or a chick that look like Viper, that look like a ninja chick or whatever.
She look like Jury or Viper
or something like that.
Sea Viper.
She gonna whip your ass. Yeah, understand? She gonna beat your ass. Or I forgot shorty name from Dead or Alive that used to wear the ninja outfit with the band, the purple.
Oh, I know you talking. I forgot her name too, but I know you talking. She's like the second main character.
Yeah, that be dressed up like her. That you went for a fight. That's like a mini boss fight. Real talk.
And sometimes they put like two of them in there.
Listen, bro. Especially because if you're doing like takedowns on somebody or whatever, they'll get like this Super Saiyan power and push you off, and then their life bar gets bigger, and their structure is much larger.
They power up. Oh yeah, Ayane.
Ayane, thank you, Ayane. Listen, man, the game is great.
Leo.
The game is great, man. I like this is really shaping up. And Barry, I'm asking you this question as well. For me, this is shaping up to be my indie of the year so far. Obviously, we got a couple more indies, especially if TMNT and Volcano High and stuff. We'll talk about that later. If that stuff releases, I gotta play that. But right now, SIFU is really high up there on my list of like not just indies but games of the year so far. This is definitely up there, right? But how you feel, Barry?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna call it indie of the year yet because it's like one of the big and first indies that I played for the year so far. But we'll see, like probably in June or whatnot. But it sets such a high standard, or it's up in such a high place for me. It's very hard to see any other indies that's coming out that's gonna beat this for me personally.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
So for me, SIFU is a 9 out of 10. It's a great game, great story, great combat, great worlds, great environment, great boss fights, great enemy selection. There's a nice variety of enemies. And I love it because even like when you get to the tower, you start fighting these little bit bigger dudes that you can't trip or really overpower. And I'm like, oh my God. So like they do like these crazy, listen, man. I love this game, bro. I really truly do love this game. I love this game so much. Shout out to Slow Clap, man. Shout out to y'all. Thank you. So yeah, Bari score 9.5 out of 10. My score is a 9 out of 10. It's a must play from the WUPS boys, from the WUPS crew.
Yeah, my man Chuck said he beat this morning. Let's go.
Hey, shout out to Chuck.
And he going for the plat. Yeah, you gonna get Persona upset.
Shout out to Chuck, man. Shout out to Chuck, man. All right, man.
Real talk though, that is also can be motivation too. Like with certain games, like seeing people beat the game or platinum the game, it also gives me motivation. I just don't want nobody giving me no tips or spoiling the game. That's all I'm.
Yeah,
for.
I don't need no tips. I don't need no tips. I don't need none of that. Like real talk. I like to figure games out. I've always been that way since I was young. I love to figure games out. Right. So yo man, listen, man, that's our SIFU impressions guy review. Real quick, Bar, let's talk about this Edge of Eternity. I'm gonna be quick. Game is, do not buy the game. Edge of Eternity is not a good game. It's in my opinion, it needs more work. It's not as polished as I hope it would have been. The combat is cool, but like the ATB, I don't really like how the ATB is set up. And how like the menus are set up in the combat. The world is not as polished. I kind of wish there would have been more of a sprite based game, because I feel like they were being a little over ambitious with building this out. Because you know you got the voice acting and all this other stuff, but it's like the stuff that's important, which is the combat, the menus, the world. It's lacking severely, and I'm like, I wish you would have just went like sprite based or something, and just would have built up like something like Octopath Traveler and just built a great story from like that than this. So for me, man, I can't recommend this game to people.
Yeah, like story wise, I like the story so far. You know what I mean? Where they're dealing with this corrosion, but it's always a deeper meaning to the deeper meaning. That's a deeper meaning. I like that stuff where you got to figure it out. It's complex. I like the voice acting with the main character. Everybody else that you use in the beginning of the game, it felt like a little bit off. But yeah, I'm in agreement with Persona, man. I can't suggest this game or recommend this game to people because the performance is very bad. Like outside the main character, other characters like faces or it just don't look right. You know what I mean? It don't look right. But the combat is cool. But they overthought it, because everything you need to do in the combat, you have to go into like a menu. So if you want to do the simplest of things, you got to press R2, and you got to go into the menu, R2, and then you press like X to attack, or triangle to skip turns so you can guard and whatnot. But it's very deep and layered as far as when it comes to like what you can do in the battle system. But it just got too many menus behind things, like too many layers. I mean, too many layers. Like I don't think attack needs to be under a layer to just to attack, a simple attack. But yeah. I do like the combat. The game needs a lot of work, man. If the performance can get fixed, then I'll probably play this much longer. Like when it does open up, you can see the scope of the game is very ambitious and stuff like that. The music is pretty good as well. And there's like a deep crafting system and all that stuff in the game. You can mount stuff in the game. Like I can see the game getting better as you play it, but that initial couple of hours, man, I don't think people are gonna get past that because it's rough. The game is rough.
I can't get past
there's no difference between performance mode or graphics, because I switch them up and I'm like, yo, I don't see a difference in resolution. I don't see a difference in the frame rate. Like, did they just lie about this game being a PS5 game? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I really think so, man. They just slap that shit on there, be like, "Hey, it's PS5 too. It's developed for PS5."
They don't use the DualSense at all.
Nothing. Yeah, it's like, nah, man. Like, I'm not wasting my time.
You hear a little shake in the DualSense where you get it where if you're in the open world, you can do like a attack where I press an R2, and that can initiate fight against enemies. That's the only time you'll feel any type of tension in the DualSense. You don't feel no vibration. You don't feel nothing else. It doesn't use a speaker.
It's like, yo, man, with PS5, man, I'm not accepting mediocrity, man. Nah, yeah. Nah. PS5.
I'm gonna continue to play through it, but I don't recommend people go and get it.
I don't.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Real quick, man. Chuck had asked us what was our favorite boss in SIFU. So, Bari, you can start us off. What was your favorite boss?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with Yang, man. I'm gonna go with Yang. Yang was that boss. I know everybody when you first fought Yang, you was like, what the fuck? But it's just one of those bosses like, oh shit, he's pretty much, we fight you using the same style. When you just learn him and it's like a great epic fight. You know what I mean with Yang. I mean all the bosses are good, but yeah, Yang is definitely my favorite.
That's a good question, Chuck. So I think for me, my favorite boss fight is Kikyo. Boss number 3. Kuroki. I say Kikyo. This ain't Inuyasha. Kuroki. I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah, yo, Bari, chill. Kuroki, because I don't know with her, man. Like it's like a dance. Like when you fighting her, it's like you dancing in battle, because she does her like all her swinging moves and stuff like that. But then it's like when you can really get in and start like dodging moves and doing the fighting, it's very specific move sets. So it's like you got to understand the move, and it's a dance with her, man. When she does her sweep and then you dodge and then you can hit, or when she does her sweep, you dodge and then you wait a second and then she overheads and then you dodge to the side and then you hit. And then when you get to the second phase with her, that's when the dance starts, man.
Yeah,
it's so magical, like, man. Yo, the third boss, man. That second phase is.
That's my second favorite. The third boss. You know why too?
Because when you get to the music, bro, the music is good, and then the way the world changes, the way the world changes like that too is so good. And then with her, because she's throwing the kunais, and then when she charges in and she tries to hit, and then you dodge back and you both are leaned back, and then you third boss.
I'll bleed you dry.
Yo, listen, man. Third boss, man. What's her name? Kuroki, man. She's my favorite. And then honorable mention is obviously Yang. The one I hated the most is Sean. Absolutely Sean.
Yeah, Sean is the annoying one.
Sean is trash, man.
Sean, you sit down for 2 minutes and not attack because he's backing up every time.
Yo, that was me, bro. That was me last night. I'm just sitting there like, bro, how many times
Sean has Sean, when it comes to the boss fight going into the the second phase, he got one of the best cuts. Him and Kuroki got like the best cut scenes for that, yo. Kuroki, her face changes up. That junk look fire. But with Sean, when he put that staff on that cigarette and everything go to flame, I'm like, yo, okay, that junk heat.
Yeah, it's fire. The way his world changes is dope too. My favorite is Kuroki though, in terms of how her world changes, and she gets that like her whole body, like everything changes about her. It's like an alter ego type of thing. Yeah, like water and all that. It's like an alter ego type of thing with her, man. But it's like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type shit. So she 100%. But yo,
bleed you dry. I love that shit.
Oh, she'd be like, this is the death blow, and charge in with listen, man, Kuroki. All right, guys. That's enough on SIFU because I could go this whole show talk about SIFU. All right, let's get into some news, Bari, man. Let's start us off with some the PlayStation beta, new PS4, PS5 beta. Now, listen, Bari, and I don't know you was with me on this. When they first announced the beta, I was worried because I checked my emails. It was nothing there. I'm like, PlayStation. I'm like, PlayStation. Hold up. You understand? Don't forget about the real ones when it comes to this beta. And then
they forgot about me.
I mean, I would have had you if you didn't get the code. You could have got it from me. You know that. But the day of the beta, I'm like, yo, where are my emails? And then remember on the podcast, we was talking about it, and I had checked my emails on the podcast. Like, oh shit, I got the beta code. Yo, we good. So shout out to PlayStation for that code. So a new PlayStation system software beta is out right now, and it's some welcome changes here, man. So now we can open and close parties, PS4, PS5. So when you start a party, you can now select either to open or close the party. Note in-game based PS5 and PS4 parties. If you select open party when stating a party, only players using the beta version of the system software will be able to join. So voice chat reporting. So now you can report people. So if you want to report something that someone that someone in a
They
party
talking
said,
crazy.
there are now visual indicators for you to identify who was. Yo, that's some snitch. Yo, I'm sorry. Hey, yo, that's a snitch feature. Hold up, chill,
Hey, yo,
bro.
people be getting crazy on here, man. You know
Yo,
what I
man,
mean?
this is why I don't do no parties with people I don't rock with, man. I'm sorry. Share play update. So now you can start a share play directly from the voice chat card.
Yeah, that's
You
why
no
I never
longer
really
need-
got upset about when they took away like the open party thing, because every time I did a party chat, it was never open. It was always closed. So
Yeah, I do closed parties, man. I wouldn't. Voice chat volume. So now you can individually adjust the voice chat volume of each player in a party on PS4, just like PS5. So that's really good. And then for PS5 enhancements to the game base. So voice chats are now called parties for easy access when dividing into the game base menu in 3 tabs.
Amazing move
So
right
now,
here.
yo, I
Amazing move.
appreciate this so much. So
makes it much
essentially,
easier.
the game base is now separated how it should have been from the start, to where you've got your friends, you got your voice chats, and then you got
But
messages.
it still doesn't take you away from it. Like how everything else like previous to this, it was always a separate thing. You know what I mean? Where it's mad layers to get into like a message, but now you can just access the message or you can access the chat just much quicker, which is cool.
Yeah, it's all
I
there.
like what they did there.
Yeah. And then from the game based control menu card, you can now view all your friends under the friends tab and add a player to a group or create new groups directly from the game. So essentially, the game base is now functioning as a game base. It does
Yeah,
everything
pretty
from there.
much.
It doesn't take
This is
you out
what
of there at all.
it needed to be from
Yeah.
day one.
Yeah, so which is good. When someone in the party is sharing their screen, you'll now see on-air icon, and we've made it easier to decline friend requests by adding a decline button to your friend request. Let me give a round of applause for that, man.
Hallelujah.
I gotta give a round of applause for that, man.
They listening, bro.
I gotta give a round of applause for that, man. I have to.
Now they need to add multiple accept or deny.
Yes. Yes. So I can get rid of these 250 something requests I got. New PlayStation UI features. So filter by genre. So we've added an option to filter your game collection by genre, letting you quickly find specific types of game experiences. I like that.
Nice.
And then one that's
This is one of my favorite right here.
Yeah, this is big for me. Pause. Keep in home. You can now keep the games or apps you choose on your home screen by selecting Keep in Home with the Options button. You can keep a maximum of 5 games and apps on each home screen with this feature. Lovely. Lovely. I love this.
So Final Fantasy VII Remake is never going anywhere. Guilty Gear never going anywhere. Like the games that I like,
Yeah, what's
I
your
go
five?
back and
What's
forth.
your 5 games?
Grand Blue
us your
Fantasy
5.
Versus
Okay.
not going anywhere.
Okay.
Just stay on the joint.
So my 5 games that aren't going anywhere is Cold War, Call of Duty Cold War,
The Cold War added that too.
Destiny 2, Uncharted multiplayer, it's Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah, Horizons added.
And SIFU
That's
until
my
I
5.
it's SIFU until I platinum it. And
Yeah,
then-
SIFU. Yeah, I kept it off of SIFU now because I have platinum. But yo, this one is good right here too, man. Now you can have up to 14 games on the home screen. You know what I mean? Which is
and they increased
amazing.
it. Yeah, they increased it to 14, which is great. So it's gonna be a lot of It's gonna be a lot of games that's gonna stay on that screen. Trust and believe. And then
sir.
the trophies update, which I love this. So trophies
Yeah.
UI update. We've updated the visual design of trophy cards and the trophy list. You can
Clean.
also see suggestions for which trophies to earn on the trophy tracker and access it from the control center whenever you're playing a game. Yes,
Now,
yes,
this is something
yes.
I specifically used during SIFU as well. Like, I like the fact that now they added the option of like if you want to do the trophy tracking right there in the base, which is really cool, man. You know what I mean? I like that. That's the first option they give you. Like, if you want a trophy track, and you can access the trophy, you know, if you go into that. But they also the little visual cues as far as what trophies is close that you're gonna get. I like that a lot, man.
Yeah, I use the trophy tracking a lot for a lot of different games. I definitely use it for Uncharted as well. I just love this. I love this new design, man. It's just so clean. It's very PlayStation-y. You know what I'm saying? This is very PlayStation, showing the actual trophy icon and how the trophy looks and all that. I love that look so much. So shout out to them for that. And then obviously start share screen from the create menu. So now you can start a share screen session from the create menu. So much easier. Then obviously accessibility options.
Oh, so you can oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, so now it's a part of like the broadcast settings now. So it's there. So once you click the share button and go to broadcast, you can see start screen there as well.
Oh, nice, cool.
And then obviously accessibility, more screen reading languages, mono audio for headsets, and then voice commands. They started the voice commands. So remember the whole "Hey PlayStation" thing from PS4? Yeah, they're bringing that to PS5 as well. And then
this
yeah,
one seems
really,
like it's
really
better.
good.
Like it seems like it's kind of like Alexa or Siri type of. Like the PS4 one was kind of simple. It's like, hey, go to this game or get this game. I seen somebody demo it. It was like it's really it's really on point. I haven't tested it out myself yet though.
Yeah. So overall, you know, this is a pretty chunky update, Bari. How we feeling? How we feeling?
Yeah, I like it, man. Like I said, the trophy stuff is really cool. I like the fact that, you know, it's not just this blank, you know, screen with a lock on it no more. You actually see the visual representation of what trophy is this game right here. And also if you go into like the actual trophies you know, area of the game, I mean in the UI, when you go into an actual game, you see like a slight color on the actual like trophy list. Like the platinum will have like this light blue, the bronze will have like this bronze color to the right of the trophy.
Yeah,
which is really cool.
Yeah, I'm loving this update. I'm very happy about it. And it adds a lot of things that are like real quality of life features that just help a gamer just be a better gamer. Like, you know, like trophy tracking, you know, it's easier to do that, seeing what trophies are, stuff like that. And then obviously the pin to the home screen is
just
awesome
don't say that on Twitter, because, you know, that's a bad thing on Twitter.
Yeah, you funny. All right, yeah, so that's the PlayStation update, guys. You know, let us know.
But we got a super chat too.
All right, shout out to Dutch Has a Plan.
Dutch Has a Plan.
He says, favorite show to watch during break. Thank you, Dutch. We appreciate you for supporting us, man. Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to my man Dutch, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. All right, man. So moving on, man, from the PlayStation beta, man, we got indies. Just look at these PlayStation indies. So, you know,
these look good.
They do though. Some of them look good, man. So PlayStation, this was, I think, Thursday. So Thursday they did this surprise little, hey guys, we're gonna give you 7 updates on some indies. Some of the indies I'm like, all right, cool. Some of the other indies I'm like, hey, where's the updates? You got to set it up right, Persona.
You know who set it up. Happy birthday to my man Shuhei Yoshida.
Absolutely. Round of applause, man.
He's setting them up. He announcing them up.
Shout out to Shu. It definitely is his birthday. Shout out to Shu, man. Happy birthday to Shu, man. You know, it's great to have you around. I met him at PSX too, man. He's a great guy. Got to take pictures with him and whatnot. Really great guy. So 7 indies, man. 7 indies, Bari, man. We're gonna go through one by one real quick. Just, you know, talk about them real quick. So the first one that I already know you hype about, Moss 2, right? So
yes,
Moss 2.
Sir.
They started us off with Moss 2, man. They confirmed that Moss 2 is going to be compatible with PlayStation VR 2, right? And it really, I'm not gonna lie, man. This Moss 2 looks phenomenal, man. Talk to us, Bari. How you feeling about this?
Yo, the first game was great. You know, simple combat with the first game, but it had like the environmental puzzles and whatnot. And you're pretty much like governing this character. Her name is Quill, and she's out to save her like her uncle. And it's just a dope story, man. The way how the game is put together, like a storybook and whatnot, and you have each different like chapters in the book. And that final area, oh man, probably one of the best VR experience in that final area with this snake that's chasing you. But yeah, I love the first game. Moss was a great game, one of my favorite VR titles. And yeah, I'm hyped for Moss 2, man. Want to see what they're going to implement. I can see they have new environmental stuff and whatnot. And I want to see what they're going to do with the combat as well with the game. But yeah, I can't wait for this, man. This is a day one PSVR 2 for sure.
Yeah, and this game, it comes out spring 2022, so we're not far off from this, Bari, so you'll be able to play this pretty soon.
Yep.
And then the next
thing... Look how cleaner this looks, man. It looks much better. This is probably PlayStation VR 2 screenshots they're showing, man.
Yeah, it does look clean. I noticed that, like, yo, this looks good. Like, it looks really, really good. So shout out to Moss, man, to the Moss people, man. And yeah, then we got
all the art memes.
The Secrets of Animal Well is coming to PS5, man. How you feel about this game, Bari?
I'm good on this one.
Yeah, it looks cool. I'm just like, eh.
I know this is probably one of them challenging games, you know,
It's
that
a
you know probably a
platformer.
lot of people gonna play, but
It's a
I'm good on
platformer.
these. I'm good on this.
Platformer. I mean, we'll see.
I ain't gonna knock you if you hype for it, but I'm good on it.
Yeah, I'm good, man. It looks cool. It's coming to PS5. Did they give us a date? No, they didn't. It's got high resolution, high frames.
If that's coming to PS5, there better be a 120 mode in there.
I could definitely see a 120 mode coming for this. So most players, it'll take about 10 to 15 hours to complete. Damn, so this is a long game. Jeez. 10 to 15 hours? All right, cool. And then another game
It's probably gonna be like a Super Meat Boy type of difficulty.
Now this game I am excited for, man. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Shredder's Revenge, man.
You gotta play that trailer, guy.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, man. This game, I'm really excited for this game, man. I can't wait for this. So they said it's coming in 2022. They didn't give us no date yet, though, man. And I'm not sure what's holding them up with the date for this game.
They did the same thing with Streets of Rage 4, man. They just show the trailers, they show the character trailers, and they wait till the last minute to actually give a date. Hopefully, really and truly, hopefully this has got multiplayer, like online multiplayer in this, man. This would be dope, like a dope game we can stream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, this would be fire.
Yeah, and I think this comes out, I think they confirmed that Splinter was also going to be a playable character in the update, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Which is
Splinter
cool.
is added into the game. So when this game come out, who are you going to first, man? Who you going to first? You got April, you got Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo, and then Splinter. Who you going to?
I've even back in the day when I was playing TMNT, Turtles of Time and all that, Raphael. Raphael's always been my favorite Ninja Turtle.
Oh, you a Raph dude?
Yeah,
I'm a Mikey dude. Mikey or Leo. Michelangelo's my favorite. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go to those two. Like, if I'm playing online with any of y'all in the chat, if y'all pick Michelangelo, you are getting booted out that party.
Hey, yo, that's a fact.
Guaranteed.
No Raph. No one picks Raph. If we playing.
Raph, like in the old school games, the reason why I never picked Raph because of his range. But like in the ones for the PS2, like the Ninja Turtle games, like Raph was really good because he was strong.
Yeah, I always like Raph and Donatello with the staff.
Yeah, Donatello was a cheap dude. Like,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So Raph, Donatello, definitely my favorites. But if I had to choose one, it'd definitely be Raphael. So but yo, Splinter, real talk.
Yeah, Splinter
look crazy though, bro.
bro.
I'm watching this Splinter gameplay. Hold on, I think I might use Splinter.
That's a fact.
Yo, you see all the shit he doing in this game, bro? Hey, yo,
he looks like he's gonna be too good. Splinter probably gonna be if you beat the game.
Yeah, you're not getting him first playthrough. If you get Splinter out the gate, that's cheap. That's cheap,
yeah,
bro.
That's gonna be easy mode.
Yeah, that's easy mode if you get Splinter out the gate, bro. Look what the man is doing, bro. The man shooting beams and shit out his goddamn chest.
All combos.
The man shooting beams and
batter up.
The man shooting beams and shit out of his chest, bro.
Splinter looking crazy.
Yeah, Splinter looks strong, bro. Anybody using April?
I mean, I'm gonna use everybody, but I'm not talking about like the initial, like, playthrough.
Oh, get them kicks! Look at them kicks, bro. Yeah, Splinter. I'm using Splinter, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. I'm gonna definitely use Splinter.
Look at that! Well. Look at the wall combos. Damn, bro.
I'm excited for this, man. I'm so excited for this game. So this was the third game that they showed, man. Again, this looks great. I can't wait. This is like top of my list. Like, I'm excited for this, man. I'm really excited for TMNT. So then the next game is Post Void, which blasted on PS4 and PS5. They gave us a trailer. Yeah, I got to put my birthday. What? Hold up, man.
So you too young, boy.
All right, bro.
Oh, you talking about this game right here? Yeah, this game looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it looked like
Yo, what's good, guys, man? We see you guys in the chat. Appreciate everybody coming through to the What's Up PlayStation podcast. We're on episode 79. Yeah, we get into the news right now, man. Talking about these indies. But look as Persona said, he set it up right here. Yeah, this look pretty cool, man. It looks stylish, man.
Yeah, it looks pretty stylish, man. I won't lie. Very colorful. This looks very
colorful.
colorful.
Why I think we'll play this?
Ooh.
Because he plays like a lot of Hotline Miami. Jak Move Johnny.
Oh yeah,
Jak will play this right here. This
will
look like a BioShock Hotline Miami.
Yeah, I can see Jak. I can see Jak playing this. I could definitely see Jak playing this. It
You
looks
might,
cool.
you might get high playing this joint though. Real talk.
They put a warning at the beginning that there's a lot of lights and strobe effects. So warning. This I get what's that? Not Wolfenstein. Duke Nukem vibes from this. Get some.
Yeah, the old school.
Yeah.
Doom,
Get
old school Doom or Duke Nukem.
Yeah, Doom or Duke Nukem. Get some. What's
There's
that
no
shit he
way you're
said?
moving this fast in the game.
Yeah.
They're probably speeding up for the trailer.
Nah. I think you moving that quick, bro. I think you moving that
Yo,
quick.
with all them colors?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
Man.
Get some. Hey, yo, Post Void looks good, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep my eye on this, man. Post Void. That's the 4th one. It comes out spring 2022. I wish we would have got like an actual date, but you know, it is what it is. And then I think is there one more? Yeah, there's 2 more.
Yeah,
there's
with
3 more.
today's day and age, I don't think Dev is going to be giving no days, no dates yet.
Nah, they not.
Yeah, this is what I'm waiting for right here, man.
Yes,
Salt and Sacrifice.
Salt and Sacrifice. They confirmed that there is a PvP mode in this game.
Oh,
Right?
nice.
So
It's like a 2D Souls game.
yeah, it's a 2D Souls game. This
The
looks
first
cool.
game was really good.
I didn't play the first one, so I ain't even gonna cap and say, yeah, this game's great. I enjoyed it. No, I ain't played the first one, but I did watch the gameplay for this. It does look pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks much cleaner. Like the first game, it looked a little bit more like vintage type look, like the older look type of, like, you know, those little film movies, those old school films that have like the dark and like the film green kind of thing.
Yeah.
This one, it just looks a lot more cleaner. Here in this one.
Yeah, I like this Salt and Sacrifice, man. It's got a PvP
Oh,
mode.
this
and
game
you
ain't
can
easy
invade.
either. It ain't no easy game.
And
Like, this game.
You can invade people too in this game. What they just said on the screen. So they really going all out with this, man. I can appreciate that. And you can do co-op. Was co-op in the first one?
Not that I remember. I don't know. I don't think co-op was in the first one. I'm not sure. I don't think it was though. I never played it in co-op.
Yeah, you got co-op in this one. Like you and a friend could play. That's cool. I like it. Salt and Sacrifice, man. That comes out May 10th. Oh, for PS4, PS5.
Oh, nice. That's a good date. Good date.
That's a good date. That's 2 weeks.
Yeah, I
before
agree. It does
Forspoken.
have the Child-of-Light kind of look. Child-of-Light had the whimsical type of look, but this, yeah, I get what you're saying. It looks pretty familiar.
All right,
similar.
and then the next one we got is Samurai Gun 2 for and it's coming out for the PS5, and it's coming out. There is no date for it. This was it's a 3-minute trailer. This one looks
Samurai Gun 2. Was this like a PC game that came out before?
probably it's sprite based. It's sprites.
Let's see what we're dealing with here.
This looks pretty pretty
What?
interesting. Wait, what's that? Is that
Is this a fighter?
wait, ain't that the Among Us thingies? So the Among Us thing, I don't know what you call it. What are they? Among Us astronauts or whatever? They're in the game.
This is like a fighting game.
Really?
Yo, they do have the Among Us people in there. That's crazy.
I don't know what you call the Among Us people. Like astronauts? What are they? Oh, astronaut people or something like that?
I don't know what you call them either.
Yo, so this is a fight. This is like a battle, not a battle royale, but like a Smash Bros type of
Like
well,
a Smash or Brawlhalla type joint.
yo, I can this. I can see this. All right,
Oh, Spelunky in there too?
in too. Okay.
Spelunky, that's a hard game, bro.
Yeah, that is. Samurai Gun
I'm good
2.
on this game though.
I mean, you know, I'm sure this will go to PS4 something like that.
Or you can reflect. Damn.
Ooh.
I can see a lot of people like playing this a lot, like streaming this stuff.
Yeah, this was like a fun, a good stream game. And it's like obstacles and stuff like too. I think this is like a mix between like
Oh, my man, like Dante.
like a Brawlhalla type of game, and then like a platformer, because like there's a lot of platforming and stuff I'm seeing people having to do in here.
If you get hit once, you dead though.
Yo, that dude that's moving around like Dante, I think that's a character I would use though. He got good mobility.
But you can reflect those projectiles.
Yep.
It looks fun.
Ooh,
I
look
ain't
at
gonna
that
front.
dash.
Looks
Look
fun.
at that dash. I think that's Guacamole as well. All right, yo, I listen, man. It looked cool. It looked cool. Samurai Gun.
I'm not going. I'm not. I ain't gonna. I ain't gonna get it, but it looks cool.
Yo, I appreciate Barry because he ain't gonna cap for the cameras, man. And then last but not least, Hello Neighbor. I never really was into the series. I never played this game. I remember seeing the trailer for it, and I was just like, you know, it looks cool. It kind of had like a scary like a horror type of, or like a thriller. I wouldn't say horror, like a thriller type of effect to it when he was in the house. But I'm like, I'm good. I'm good, man. This
I
is
never
really
played I don't know why I keep associating this game with what's the Teddy game, like Freddy? Don't Scare Freddy. What's that
Five
game that
Five
they
Nights
hype
of
up?
Five Nights of Freddy's.
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy. I always associate this game or this franchise with it. I don't know
He said,
why.
"Don't
but
scare Teddy."
I can't undo it. So
He said, "Don't scare Teddy." What kind of?
bro. I know it makes no sense, but I always associate with it.
All right, so
I'll watch him like stream games like this though, but I'm good. I'm playing
good.
it.
I'm not playing that. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap. I'm not playing it at all. So those were the 7 indies that were shown. A couple of cool ones there, man. But ones that weren't there that I wish we would have got updates for. Little Devil Inside, right? Goodbye Volcano High, Stray.
What?
Like those are 3.
Yo, bro, the way how you talk about that game, you better stream that, bro.
Hey, yo, I'm not streaming it, but I'm gonna play it absolutely.
We want to see you get emotional or hear you get emotional.
Hey,
and whatnot,
nah, man.
You know what I mean?
Chill. What you mean? I mean, listen, Volcano High. It looks cool, man. Like I want to.
The art style look good, but I don't know, man.
I'm gonna see, man. Goodbye, Volcano High.
I will play Stray before I play Goodbye Volcano High.
I mean, Stray is Stray. I love cats. I love cats, man. So Stray is day one, for me.
What if they let you pick your certain type of cat, like your breed? Then if they have like a Russian blue that I can pick, then I'll cop Stray, hands down, instantly.
I mean, we'll see.
But if we only can play like a Maine Coon or something, I'm like, get this game out of here.
Yo, man. So let's move on. Those are the 7 indies. Let's move on to some sophistication, something sophisticated. AI. AI.
Oh, Sophie in the building.
Sophie, shout out to Sophie. Y'all know who Sophie is? Bar, you know who Sophie is? You know who Sophie is. Chat, y'all know who Sophie is?
So when I was streaming the other day and it was like, yo, Bari, so you gonna play against Sophie? I didn't know what they was talking about, bro. I was over here capping, like I was trying to make shit up. But then I was like, oh yeah, that AI joint, they calling it Sophie or whatnot, right? And I was like,
Sophie.
yo, they saying that AI taking down it's taking out bodies, yo.
Yo, they said they taking out the best in the world. So let's fill the people in on what Sophie is, and then let's talk about it and kind of speculate on how this could push gaming, right?
Yo, Chris said from Persona Strikers.
So what is GT? So essentially, it was announced this week that Sony AI, Sony Interactive Entertainment, and Polyphony. Polyphony. They all were working in tandem, working together to build a new type of AI that is a supercomputer level AI, and it's called GT Sophie. So what GT Sophie is it's an autonomous AI agent trained utilizing a novel deep reinforcement learning platform developed in collaboration between Sony AI, PDI, which is Polyphony, and SIE, Sony Interactive Entertainment. Each group contributed to the success of the project by bringing together expertise in fundamental AI research and development, a hyper-realistic world racing simulator, and an infrastructure for massive scale AI training. So GT was trained to master the following driving skills needed to compete in the world's best championship level drivers, which is racing car control, racing tactics, and racing etiquette, right? So Sony AI and its partners built a novel deep reinforcement learning approach and platform since no existing combination of algorithms and infrastructure could solve this challenge. Mastering the complex sport of racing car driving in a highly realistic driving simulator, Gran Turismo Sport represents a new breakthrough in AI, and as such, it is published in today's Nature in an article titled "Outracing Champion Gran Turismo Drivers with Deep Reinforcement Learning." So when the GT Sophie, when she went against the world's best Gran Turismo racers, they got washed.
So I ain't even gonna lie, I'm a little intimidated by this AI, bro. Like, I ain't
learns.
the best car racing dude either. So if I'm trying to race against this AI and this junk just mop me, man.
So right now, the AI is really looking to be in racing, so in GT, right, in the car world. But from the way Sony AI and the way they're talking is they want to have this reach far past just the racing car games, but in gaming in general, but also in other forms of entertainment. But Sony's pushing the gaming forward. I'm sorry. Let me get my composure.
I mean, that's the truth, though. I was gonna say the same thing. It's the truth. It's the truth of the matter. Like, yo, what you just read and what we just reading in there, it really sounds good. If people looking for that challenge, you know what I mean, they don't want to play against somebody, they want to play against a computer. 'Cause, you know, typically when you play against a computer against racing, in racing games, it's just muscle memory as far as like, okay, what the computer gonna do here or what they gonna do at this turn. And you can just get better by just playing and playing. But if you have like an AI that's constantly adapting to the way how you're playing as you get better, man, that can go a long way for a lot of people that's into that. But it sounds good, man. And it, like, you know, we always going to think about the grander thing, right? Like, yeah, it's starting in racing now, but what if it's in like the next Uncharted game and how enemy AI is moving, or the next Last of Us game or whatnot, or God of War or something, you know what I mean? Like, it could advance to other games or elevate other games when it comes to, you know, enemy AI. But will the journalists like that stuff? Because that would make the game harder, right?
I knew you was gonna why I knew you was gonna bring that up. Yeah, I think in terms of like journalists and stuff like that, they definitely not playing on that. I don't see them doing that. But I think when it comes to AI advancements, one of the biggest things that we've talked, it's funny too, this whole talk of AI brings me back to that. Remember that time you was doing a speak for the heart, and just the guy who kept talking about AI.
Oh yeah. That's just the guy. That's when y'all was beefing a little bit.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean AI?
Yeah, what do you mean AI, man? AI. He kept saying AI. I'm like, what are you talking about? Shout out to Just the Guy, man.
Just the Guy he can brag right now.
Yeah.
He can talk about Persona. He can easily get a W on you.
He could. Shout out to Just the Guy. But you know, I think for me, man, looking at stuff like this, man, I really can appreciate how Sony and like its developers and SIE and whatnot, how they really continue to push gaming forward with stuff like this. You know, this is a huge breakthrough, man. Like, you're getting super computer level AI in a racing game, right? That's adaptive, right? That's huge, right? Now, the thing that excites me most about this is this being implemented in other games, right? Now, obviously, probably not at the exact level of this, because I ain't gonna lie, this sounds like some Skynet shit. Like, in real talk. But I think if developers,
if the AI beating the top Gran Turismo players in the world,
yeah, that's some Skynet. That's some Skynet
joint for real.
Yeah, that's some Skynet shit, right? But I think when it comes to how this can help developers, and more specifically PlayStation developers, build the code and the algorithms into how they're developing games now or in the future, using this type of AI and the algorithms and putting, you know, maybe a portion of it in there or whatever, the possibilities are endless. So this excites me for the future, Bari. Right? In terms of Gran Turismo 7, I ain't playing on that difficulty. I'm not playing on that difficulty, bro.
You ain't gonna try it out?
I'll try it. I'll try it, but like, you know, because it says, you know, and they say it in the article, the AI, the reason why we, because what's his name? Kenshiro, he did talk about it. Here we go, right here. So he says the reason why the AI, the purpose of it. So Sony's purpose is to fill the world with emotion through the power of creative and technology, and Gran Turismo Sophy is a perfect embodiment of this. So Kenshiro Yoshida, who's the chairman, president, and CEO of Sony Group Corporation, this group collaboration in which we have built a game AI for gamers is truly unique to Sony as a creative entertainment company. It signals a significant leap in the advances of AI while also offering enhanced experiences to GT fans around the world. Gran Turismo Sophy is a significant development in AI whose purpose is not simply to be better than human players, but to offer players a stimulating opponent that can accelerate and elevate the player's techniques and creativity to the next level, says Hiroaki Kitano, which is the CEO of Sony AI. That's huge, man, because I think that's great. It makes you a better gamer. You get what I'm saying? I can appreciate that, man. And if they start incorporating, I think this is only the beginning, Bari. If once they start incorporating this stuff into other PlayStation games, like what if we see this in Wolverine, Spider-Man 2? What if we see this in Final Fantasy 16?
That's exactly what I'm excited about too.
You know, like if we see this type of stuff there, right? Or if we see this in Sony Ben's next game, or in Sony Santa Monica's next project after Ragnarok, like that's what I can't wait to see. Cause like, damn, bro, like that's gonna be dope. Or what if they start doing this in fighting games, to where you know, especially for game, if you want like a true opponent to test your skill and get better, the AI adapts to you in the fighting game, and it's like you fighting some Evo level dude that keeps adapting to the sweep that you keep doing, or to the bread and butter, or to the whiff point. Yo, this is in gaming what I love and what I can't wait when it comes to the future, bro. I can't wait for this, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for this to take off. All right, that's enough on AI. As if.
We ain't talking about my man Allen Iverson. We talking about Sophy.
All right, man. Let's get to real quick on the SIFU news. We're gonna breeze through this real quick. Actually, it might spark a conversation. I ain't gonna cap. SIFU. So SIFU came out Sunday, and when it came out, and when people started playing it, you know, the reviews came out and all that stuff, and obviously the complaints of difficulty and all this other stuff, and then obviously the community talking about difficulty and too hard, and I can't get past this boss, and what's going on, and you know, all that stuff. So
I'm trying my best, man.
I can't. I just want to brute force. I shouldn't have to think. You know, SIFU, they put
tips and tricks.
they gave. So SIFU developers, man, the community manager, shout out to Felix. They put out a developer tips and tricks to survive your journey, and it gives a lot of cool information here, right? I didn't read this because I really didn't want to. But I knew a lot of
none of that.
Yeah, I ain't read none of it.
I retweeted it. That's it.
Yeah, that's all I did. And then it says at the end, it says, I think y'all can see that at the bottom. Let me zoom in a little bit. So essentially, at the bottom it says, finally, we want you to know that part of the team behind SIFU is already working on post-launch content. We have exciting plans for free content updates that we will soon be able to tell you more about. Stay tuned for more. So Bari, what do you think that free? I hope they do a boss rush mode to like you just fight all the bosses and try to see how young you can stay fighting all the bosses.
Yeah, I think I've seen something like that on Twitter, that they incorporating a boss rush mode. They're gonna have the easy difficulty and the brutal difficulty.
Yeah, so let's talk about
and it was something else. What I would like for them to do is probably, you know, go through Yang's. Well, you already kind of went through Yang's journey in the beginning, but yeah, I don't know what they can just add. They probably add more content. I don't know, man.
You know, if they add another area.
I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil nothing. But
I hope they add another. It'd be cool if they add another area. Like, hey, man, this is another area. Real quick, come through.
Hopefully, they can add something when you do the good ending. You know, that can continue on. But you know,
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah. So and in terms of the accessibility stuff, so Steve Saylor, who is a big supporter of like accessibility for like, you know, the disabled community. So he says, hey, it's so weird to get help breaking news, but yes, SIFU is getting accessibility updates post-launch. So better captions, high contrast mode for PS4, PS5, and difficulty mode.
Oh, so they add in dialogue? What do you mean by better captions?
Better captions. I guess a subtitle. I'm not sure. I don't know what that means. And then difficulty mode. So both easier and harder, similar to Metroid Dread. So there's gonna be an easy mode.
Metroid Dread has an easy mode?
Yeah, they just put that in. Through the Nintendo Direct, they announced that. Yeah.
That game wasn't that. Oh yeah, they did. Yo, that game wasn't hard at all. So why would you add an easy mode to that game?
How you feel about the whole easy mode thing and all that, man?
Well, not listen. I'm gonna say this a lot. Now that I platinum the game, I don't really give a fuck about no easy mode. Dog. If they would have added easy mode and I ain't platinum this joint yet, I'd have been upset. But nah, at the end of the day, I just feel like certain games, like a lot of people want to take away the choice or option where people can brag about games now. Like, you know what I mean? You have certain difficult games where these type of games is just like, yo, when you beat this is like a notch in your belt. You know what I mean? This is something that you can hang high. But adding these stuff like that, easy mode, you know, you're going to have people in this community that has no integrity, where they're like, yo, I beat SIFU, man. It's just easy. What everybody talking about? And they know they're using the easy mode, but they wouldn't say it. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason why. Like, however people want to play their games, that's cool. I'm not gonna, you know, harken upon how people play the games, but it's just like certain things, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, SIFU is a game that's challenging. It can be difficult, but I would rather just hearing from people saying that, yo, I learned the game and I went through all the trials and tribulation of the game and I beat the game, rather than, oh, you know, who cares if I played on easy mode? I beat the game too. You know what I mean? Like, easy mode is not the way how a developer intend a game one to be playing. That's just because they just want people to buy their game or play the game. You know what I mean? So I understand the business aspect of like an easy mode, because you want people to buy it, you want people to play it. You know what I mean? You're creating something. You know what I mean? But the fact that, you know, that's going to add it up. But yeah, a lot of people say you add a difficulty trophy, but the thing is, SIFU never had any difficulty modes.
The difficulty trophy is beating that shit under 25. That is the difficulty trophy. But adding an easy mode after the fact, the Prodigal Son trophy is not going to be as, it's not going to be as, not as hard, but also I think as like if you check somebody's date and it's after the patch, it's not going to mean nothing. It's not going like, oh, well, you could have got it on
like
easy
in a hardcore sense of like gaming. Like when it comes to the grand scale, who gives a damn, right?
Yeah,
but
in the grand scheme of things,
when we competitive and we talk, you know, Persona was like, yo, nah, man, I wanted to platinum the game before you did or whatnot. Or yeah, sometimes I'm like that too. When Persona's like, yo, I beat this game or I beat this boss. Guess what I do? I boot up the game like, I'm about to beat this boss too. You know what I mean? Like it's that competitive edge that gamers have that they go. It's a hardcore thing that people do. And yeah, you know, to us in our circle, in our bubble, it means a lot. Where you're not playing no game no easy. Some people just want to play a game, they put it on easy mode, and they just want to talk about the game. But you're not even playing the game how the devs, you know, intended the game to be played.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like me, I just don't respect that, John. Unless you're doing like some trophy hunting or you going for like treasures or whatnot. Like, you know, Uncharted, you don't want nothing to bother you, so you just want to look at some treasures and get all the treasures unlocked. Yeah, I can understand you putting the game on like light, or you putting the game on Explorer, but you trying to play the game on light and Explorer the first time, you talking about, yeah, man, the AI is trash in this game. Like the AI is good. Yeah, you playing on easy.
Yeah, you playing on easy. Yeah, I agree 100%. You know, I just think, you know, when it comes to that type of stuff,
holy shit.
People, yeah, I see that purple. Jesus. Yeah, I just think, you know, when it comes to the whole easy mode versus hard mode argument, for me personally, I always play my games on like, so if there's 4 difficulties, I play on the second to hardest, right? Because I don't like to, I want to be able to at least understand the game. I don't really like going head first into stuff like that all the time. I don't play on easy at all, right? But, you know, I think when it comes to challenges and stuff like that, I love to overcome that stuff, man. Like I've been doing stuff like that since I was a kid. When it comes to gaming,
that's the part. That's a part of the fun as well, man.
Yeah, like for me, that's a part of the fun. So
I don't want stuff given to me in games. Like a lot of times when people text me and they message me, like I don't want to do that stuff because I want to figure the game out. No different with you. You want to figure it out because when you get that achievement or when you beat that boss or whatnot, that's off of what you did or what you learned. You know what I mean? I don't want to help with shit.
Yeah, it's a sense of accomplishment.
That's just how it is, man.
Yeah, it's a sense of accomplishment. And
some people don't give a damn, but they come into these hardcore gamer conversations like, what you mean? What's the problem with easy mode? Hey, you conversate with the easy mode, you know, with the people over there. You know what I mean? Like, we are here, we slang, we banging in these gaming streets.
Bari passionate.
You know what I mean?
Bari passionate. That's why he won't let me talk, because Bari passionate.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Bari passionate. I love it. I love the passion, bro. Yo, Bari said everything I was gonna say, man. Real talk. I agree 100%, man. And I'm not gonna change who I am as a gamer. Like, I'm just not, like, people want me to change and not be competitive or not. Nah, bro. Like, I've always been that way. I'm always gonna be that way. I'm never gonna change, man. So if someone
Persona is definitely more competitive than me. Like, Persona be competing for like the small minuscule things. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that, but Persona, that's what drives him.
What
you
you
know what
want,
I mean? Yo, it's nothing wrong with that, man.
I have a very
Persona,
competitive
they
spirit.
would knock you.
Yeah, I have a very competitive spirit.
Those things you look for, like, it's kind of like Michael Jordan, right? You know, Michael Jordan was like, yo, I took that personal. Now in 2021 or 2022, people are like, yo, damn, Mike, you taking that serious? You know, but that's what drove him to be great.
Yeah.
My bad, I'm gonna shut up, man.
Nah, you're right.
The real talk, it just pisses me off, man. But go ahead.
Nah, you're right, man. You're right, man. And you know, when it comes to easy versus hard, the argument, you know, when it comes to how somebody enjoys their game, listen, that's your life. You do what you do. No one can really tell you how to play games, right? That, like, no one's gatekeeping you from SIFU. Like, even if SIFU didn't add a difficulty option, they're not gatekeeping you. Excuse me, they're not gatekeeping you from the game. You just need to get good. Like, yo, that's really what it is. But
that's perfectly said.
Even with the difficulty options, play your games how you want. Just know that when you come into
conversation,
our type of conversations, you know, we're not like, if I beat the game on easy and Bari beat the game on normal or hard, or prior to this patch, we're not having the same conversation.
No,
because our experiences are totally different. The way the enemies fight, the way the bosses are, it's different. So and I'm not saying that to gatekeep anybody, but it's true. Right? If God of War or Horizon Forbidden West, when Horizon Forbidden West drops, we're getting ahead of the news. We'll talk about it in a second. But you know, with the difficulty options and accessibility, there's a ton of different difficulty options. If you play it on easy and I'm playing it on normal, hard, or very hard or whatever, we're not having the same conversation. We cannot have the same conversation about the story, sure, but when it comes to enemies and all that stuff, we're not having the same conversation.
Yo, some of these easy modes too, they be having the description like, yo, if you just want to enjoy the story and don't care about no gameplay or nothing, pick this mode.
Like,
you know
watch
what I mean?
the
And
movie.
then people will come into these conversations or put out these reviews and they talking about the gameplay when the mode itself isn't about the gameplay. It's about just the story.
Yeah. Let me get these super chats real quick. I know there was one from yo, shout out to Van Pan, my boy Vanny Pan. Yo, shout out to Vanny, man. It's been a minute since I've seen him. Vanny Pan, thank you for the $10 super chat. It says thanks.
No, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate you, Vanny. Vanny, longtime supporter of me and Bari. And then shout out to Viper with the $50 super chat.
Yo, that's that magenta.
Jesus. My soundboard not working. Shit. He says, I got into a back and forth on Twitter with some dude named Hamilton over accessibility. He tweeted a video and I understood his point, but when I explained my point, it's like he didn't even read what I typed. I ended that convo instantly. Yeah, sometimes
that's how it typically is on like Twitter and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like my way or the highway. You know?
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Viper. Appreciate you. And then last thing about SIFU, and then we move on. SIFU has hit 500,000. Wow. Round of applause. SIFU hit 500,000 copies, man. I'm so happy. I am so happy.
Students.
Pac-May students. 500 copies, man. 500 Padawans. You understand? So happy, man. This support is good.
What do you like about this picture?
I like everything. Real talk, I like everything about this picture, but I like.
Look at the boss that they put there, man.
Yeah, of course they put Sean. Of course they put Sean, man. Of course they put Sean. Why wouldn't they put Sean, man? Because they know Sean is the bane of a lot of people's existence right now, man.
They know that second phase, my man go back up. Back up.
Yo, Sean is the bane. So, you know, so happy for SIFU, man. So happy for Slow Clap. Shout out to y'all, man, for hitting that milestone. is really deserved and it's appreciated, man. So shout out to y'all.
Yeah, that's pretty good. How much SIFU cost? Was it 40?
45. If
Oh yeah,
PS
for the like
Plus.
digital deluxe.
Nah, digital.
That's pretty good for that. And the physical copy ain't even come out yet. That come out in May or something like that.
Yeah, it comes out in the springtime, so I think that's definitely gonna boost the sales. So I think it'll hit 1 million for sure within this year. It'll definitely hit 1 million.
Yeah, word of mouth is gonna do this game really good.
Absolutely. But yo, moving on, man. Let's talk about Jade Raymond for a second, man. Shout out to Jade Raymond, the Haven Studios. So she did an interview with a publication. I think this is it's European, but I think it's like French publication or something like that. And so shout out to Nabillion, man. He like really took like some of the important pieces from this article. So Jade Raymond, she had an interview talking about Haven Studios. So some of the big things is it's coming. Their project is coming to PS5 and PC. The company has tripled in size. The first game is persistent and scalable, evolving online environment. The team wants to push the PS5 console and will collab with Mark Cerny.
I like that. Persistent and scalable, evolving online environment.
Like
games
services. Like games as a GAAS.
When they say first game, though, I guess they're working on multiple games.
Well, yeah, because I seen another article this week where PlayStation wanted Jade Raymond Studio to work on 3 projects. And
oh, really?
Yeah, I wish I would have saved the article, man. And Jay Raymond was like, we don't even got one out the gate, man. We don't got the size for it yet. So, I think PlayStation is definitely, whatever Jade Raymond and her studio are creating, I think PlayStation is really, really happy with whatever it's created so far, or at least the vision of what Jay Raymond and Haven Studio have. And they really trying to lock that down. So, but the thing that tickles my fancies as well is that whole collabing with Cerny. When you working with Cerny, you're gonna get greatness. You're gonna tap that PS5 power. I can't wait to see what they got, man.
Yeah, because they saying they trying to push the PlayStation 5. So, hopefully, this game is gonna fully support the DualSense, pushing the graphical capabilities, the frames is gonna be rock solid. Yeah, man, like I gotta look at Jade Raymond's like history of games. I know she did like Assassin's Creed 2 and whatnot. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for this, man. New IP coming in. We're gonna see how it is. Hopefully the online, stuff is good. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna definitely see, man.
Facts. Very exciting.
She hitting us with a lot of concept words and pictures, but no pictures, just concept words.
Yeah, concepts. We need to see.
Hopefully we get like an announcement soon.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need to see what's being produced. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, so what if they have like a show, and they was like, all right, here's Haven Studios with Jade Raymond, and they just talk about the game, like how Nabillion laid it out again, and nothing's being shown. Would you be upset for that?
Wait, ask the question again. Like if they just talk about the game and they'll show nothing?
PlayStation has like a show, and then Jade Raymond, they said introducing Jade Raymond and Haven Studios and the next project that they're working on. But sometimes they don't really go into detail. They just talk about like the overarching thing, like, oh yeah, it's coming to PS5. We're gonna try to push the PlayStation 5. We can't wait for you guys to see our game, and it's gonna be really good. And that's it. And just keep it moving. Would you be upset at that?
Hell yeah. Nah, you gotta show us something. You gotta show us some concept. Something. It's got to be a prototype of something there, man. You can't. You can't do that. Nah, I'm not accepting that. I would definitely be pissed off. Would you?
Absolutely, because the game, what the studio got announced like last year with the whole article with no concept art or nothing. Yeah, by this time they should have like some type. The next time they even talk about the game that they're making, they should have like a trailer up.
Yeah, we should
showing the game at least.
Yeah, we should for sure. I agree 100%. We'll see, because this is the second time we're hearing about her with nothing being produced. So we'll see. But yo, let's move on real quick, Mario. Let's talk about Battlefield.
No, you talk about Battlefield.
I just want to, stick in the craw of these Battlefield fanboys real quick.
As you should.
So
they don't want to listen to you, though.
Yo, they don't want to listen, man. So Battlefield 2042, there is currently a petition So a refund petition, which has gained over 100,000 signatures of people who want their money back.
Oh no. Let me stop you right there, Persona.
Go ahead, bro.
We gotta be realistic here, okay? I understand Battlefield, 2042 has its issues. They might not have, lived up to the promise of what they want to deliver yet. But it is a games as a service. It will get better through time. But you can't be signing up for no petition after putting in 50, 60 hours, 80 hours in the game talking about you want a refund now. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure whoever created this goddamn petition or whoever signed up to that joint, they got mad hours in the game, bruh. What you want? You want a whole $60 back?
They want their
after
60,
putting 200 hours in the game?
Yeah, bro. They want their 60,
chill,
bro. Yo, they want their 60 back because there ain't no content in the game, God. Yo, Call of Duty about to get their season 2 packed with content.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Monday, right?
No, Monday. And they talking about,
what's that mode called?
These dudes
what they was captain for?
Portal, the Battlefield Portal. these dudes at Battlefield fanboys talking about.
It was like, yo, man, I can get access to all the guns in Portal.
Yo,
we can play Battlefield 3.
These dudes,
like,
these Battlefield fanboys talking about wait till summer. Absolutely not.
Yo, y'all got 12 specialists and 2 maps. Hold that.
Yo.
Let me chill for the Battlefield.
Right, that's enough.
Dudes, get upset.
Yeah, that's enough for the Battlefield making fun of Battlefield.
That's crazy though that they actually have a petition up
with 100K, with
100K
signatures, bro. That's crazy. Whew. As angry as Vanguard makes me, I would never. I don't want a refund for it. It's still.
If I put in 2 hours in the game, I ain't like it. I'm a refund it, but you can't be. You probably have over 100 hours in Vanguard. You can't be like, yo, I want a refund now.
Yeah, bro. These dudes been playing Battlefield since November. We going into March, bro. And you talk about I want a refund. Like, nah, bro.
They want a refund.
They want that refund because that news came out about them waiting for content till summer. Mm-hmm. Oh, that shit's comedy. All right, let's move on. And I'm not surprised at this news with Resident Evil 4 Remake. Are you surprised that this is happening? So new reports. It's not confirmed. Capcom haven't confirmed it, but there's been reports that Resident Evil 4 Remake is happening. Bar, are you picking this up and playing this?
Yo, I always say I'm not the biggest Resident Evil fan, but when I play them, I enjoy them. Like I played them back in the PS1 days, but the remakes, I have every single remake, and I enjoyed every single remake. So yeah, most likely I picked this one up. Resident Evil 4, I'll be honest with you, is one that I never really got into. I always used to like watch people play. I know a lot of people like love this game. Like when I got back into Resident Evil, I was playing 5, and I really enjoyed 5. But 4, I never really played like that. So
that's the one I want to remake for.
I would pick this up. And it makes perfect sense to remake 4 too. Capcom said they're gonna remake a lot of their joints. Yeah,
they need to remake Dino Crisis and Rival Schools and shit like that. That's what they need to remake.
Yeah. The first Dino Crisis, the second one, I'm good on that. But the first one, I'll take that remake.
So some of the details, right, is the village scene and a decent portion of the game takes place at night now. Scarier and inspired by the RE4 betas. Side characters have bigger roles. Ada's campaign will be expanded and possibly early 2022 reveal. The report also mentions that a supposed leak that shows Wesker redesign is not connected to this remake. It's part of the now canceled RE project. Gotcha.
So you think this is not going to be true, or you think this is true?
Bro, I think it's true. They already did 2 and 3. I think 4 is the next logical step. Absolutely, they're going to remake 4. I want to see RE5
most popular
remake.
Ones too. So
yeah, RE4 is one of the most popular ones, and honestly, it could use a remake. Like no lie, it could. Resident Evil 5 is the one I agree. I want that remade because I tried to get into RE5, man. I just couldn't. But I feel like if it's remade and they really fix some of that stuff and with the graphics and all that, I'll go back to it and play RE5.
Yo, RE5 is a good game, man.
Yeah, with Chris and I forgot
It's a really
overall.
good game.
I forgot
And
overall name.
it's just better co-op wise.
Yeah, co-op is good in that game. It is. So yeah, man, RE4. I think it's happening. Early 2022 reveal. We'll see.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. Like they saying reports, but yeah,
Yeah, I think that's
I think
happening.
it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I think that's happening. Bari, man, let me ask you a question, man. Did you play the Gravity Rush series?
No, that's one of my Hall of Shames, man. Like I played
What?
it, but I never finished them. I never finished the Gravity Rush.
What? You ain't even finished the second one that was made for PS4?
No, I didn't finish the second one. I had the original first one. I had the remake of the first one. The second one came out, and I never finished it. I'm definitely going to go back and finish them, though, real talk, because that's
They're
like
really
one of
fun.
my Hall of Shames that
Yeah.
I need to go and finish.
They're really fun games, man. Especially Gravity Rush 2. Flying through that world is amazing. But you know, Gravity Rush 3, man, it's a possibility. So Gravity Rush director Kenshiro Toriyama, he was speaking with Gravity Rush Central, and he now works at Bokeh Game Studios, which is they're making Slitherhead, and I think because they broke off from Japan Studio and they made their own studio, but he's expressed that he wouldn't mind making a Gravity Rush 3, or at least having his input. You know, if they allow him to give his input on a Gravity Rush 3, if it's ever to be made, he would love to do that. And then he also said that Gravity Rush 2, he wants that to be on PC. Now that PlayStation's putting their games on PC, he would love to see Gravity Rush hit PC. So what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. So they're gonna do the Gravity Rush 3, and they want like the Gravity Rush 3s on PC.
No, Gravity. So he would love to make a Gravity Rush 3, but then the other news is that he would love to see Gravity Rush, so 1 and 2 on PC.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not against it. Like I said, it's a franchise that I want to get into and complete. So I can't say I'm excited for 3 or like, hey, would you want to see a 3? Yeah, I got to finish the first 2. But yeah, once I do that, probably this is probably going to hit me affect me more. But it is what it is.
Yeah. So yeah, Gravity Rush, man. I hope that happens, man. I would love to see a Gravity Rush 3, especially if they make it for PS5, right? Gravity Rush 2 was such a good game. I got the platinum in that. I love that story. I love flying through that world. I love doing the missions. The music is great. I streamed that platinum too because I did a playthrough of that on my channel. So I would love to see a Gravity Rush 3 on PS5 with the DualSense features. Yeah, 100%. Moving on. Bari, man, they did it. Chrono Cross is coming back, bro. Chrono Cross is coming back. So it was confirmed this week. It was originally confirmed on the Nintendo Direct, but PlayStation real quick threw that tweet out, said, "Hey, this is coming to PlayStation as well. Don't let these dudes fool you." So Chrono
Yeah,
Cross.
like when it comes to Nintendo Direct, if you don't hear like exclusively coming to Switch, then you already know.
Yeah. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreams Edition, is coming to PS4, Switch, and all that stuff, man. And so some of the things that some of the updates to this remaster, which is pretty cool, is 3D models converted to HD, brand new artwork and character redesign by Nobuteru Yuki, refined background music by Yoshinori Matsuda, switch enemy encounters on and off, background filter features, battle enhancement features, auto battle function, French, Italian, German, and Spanish localization now added, switch between
Auto battle function. Who the hell will want to do that in this game?
Listen. Switch between imitation pixel font and HD font. The inclusion of Radical Dreamers, never before released in the West. Players can choose between playing with original or updated graphics. Of course, I'm playing with the updated graphics. Cut the cap.
Yeah, we gonna
cut the
update
cap. Come on, man. Y'all know better. Are you excited, Bar? Are you picking this up?
Absolutely, I'm excited for this, man. We all know Chrono Trigger is the better game, but Chrono Cross was actually pretty good too because it carried over a lot of the mechanics, like you can combine your skills and whatnot, one, twice or 3 times, something that Chrono Trigger pretty much like was a staple for. And we see that stuff in like the spiritual successor games like the I Am Setsuna and Lost Spear. But one thing that was cool about this game too, it was kind of hard, but it was kind of cool, is that they have like the stamina bar where every attack or every magic thing you do like take away like a point from it. And then you would have to, so there's times where, like, especially when you find like a big boss, there's times where you can't even like with the attack, because like, oh, if I attack here, my stamina will go down, and then my attacks later on in that battle is not going to be as effective. So it's always that constant offense and defense type of thing in this game. But yeah, I always enjoyed this game. The funny thing about Chrono Cross is that a lot of people used to shit on this game back in the day. Like, this is like, nerd, junior high, high school type stuff. People used to shit on this game. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people really hype for it now, but yeah, I'm with it, man. I'm definitely with it for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it's definitely. I'm excited to play this and get my hands on it, and I'm excited. And
Yo, so we got a quick update, Persona. I don't know if you see it already.
Yeah, I'm looking at the email right now. Yeah.
Are you looking at it?
Yeah.
So, Colin Moriarty was going to be a guest next Saturday, but we're going to reschedule that, and we're pushing it to the 26th. So the 26th is when we're going to have Colin Moriarty as a guest. So not next week, guys, but the 26th of February, we'll have him as a guest, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. So
yeah, we'll update you guys and send that out and tweet that up stuff. So
in that case, no podcast next week. We'll talk about that.
That's what you really want. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. You know what I mean? I'll put the pressure on you.
You the host next week. That's up to you. You the host. Yeah. I'm not the host. Yeah. You the host.
Listen, you can't give me that choice, because I'm gonna say it.
No, you're the host. No, you're the host, and Colin's your guest. Your get. So it's up to you.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk.
I'm the host.
You're the host. You're the host. All right. So yeah, shout out to Chrono Cross, man. I'm very excited for this game. It comes out April 7th, 2022, guys. So be on the lookout for that. All right, moving on.
We got a super chat from my man No Cap Podcast, aka SickHumorTV.
Shout out to
$5 Android user.
Shout out to No Cap.
I got the prodigal child trophy. The plat is now attainable. SIFU baby.
Eat SIFU. Shout out to SIFU.
I'm telling you, man, when you get that trophy, it's like all the weight,
it gets lifted.
All the weight that you had playing the game, learning it up, all the tense moments.
Yeah,
you can just
be
like,
it's lifted, relax. Man. It's lifted, bro. It's just like, yo, yes. Once I get that trophy, the platinum is.
Yo, I know when Persona get it, he gonna be like, yo, Bari.
Yo, absolutely. You know this, bro. All right, man, let's move on. So, yo, man, listen, Jak and Daxter. Love the Jak and Daxter series, right? So apparently the director for Uncharted, Ruben Fletcher, has confirmed that he's currently working with PlayStation on a movie adaptation of Jak and Daxter. So the quote reads, "I'm actually working on Jak and Daxter, a version of that for PlayStation, which I think would be really cool to bring to life," he said to Digital Trends. Listen, bro, I have to ask this question. 2 questions to you, Bari. 1, if a Jak and Daxter movie is being made, how confident are you that we might be getting either a Jak and Daxter revival, where like a remake type of thing, or a new game in the series with this movie being remade? And 2, do you want to see a Jak and Daxter movie?
Yeah, I think Jak and Daxter, they have that type of banter or that type of like chemistry together. Where you can get a good movie from that. Like Ratchet and Clank. I like the Ratchet and Clank movie because it's pretty much just Ratchet and Clank 1. They kind of changed some stuff up. I'm not too sure if they're still doing a Sly Cooper movie, or that came out. Did that come out?
Not that I remember.
Because when they was announcing that they're going to do a Sly Cooper movie, there was no new Sly Cooper coming. You know what I mean? But I can see the possibility of like a remake of Jak and Daxter, or a new one coming. Just to tie up with the movie. Look at Uncharted. You got the Steve's Legacy PS5, remasters of the games or whatnot. Ratchet and Clank, you had the 2016 Ratchet and Clank. You know what I mean? So there was movie tie-ins with those two, the latest 2 games. So
if a remake is being done, I want Blue Point to Yo, I don't want to just throw every remake at Blue Point, but Blue Point is just so good at
Yo,
creating
Blue
these,
Point,
man.
dude, they gonna look real as hell.
Yo, man, go for it, man. I want that. I want Blue Point to do the Jak and Daxter games remakes. And
So the Sly Cooper had a TV show. The
Really?
movie's in the works. They said 80 episodes are ready, but they never did. Okay, gotcha. So Blandrew, shout out to Blandrew in the chat. Yeah, I remember reading that about the Sly Cooper stuff.
I don't remember that. That's cool. I wouldn't mind seeing a Jak and Daxter movie as well, and I would love to see a remake or a new game in the series. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the game that needs that, man. Cause Jak and Daxter, if you go back to that game, man, you try to play that, the controls are like
rough.
Yo,
They're rough.
It don't work with today's day and age gaming. Like sometimes you question, like, damn, man, how the hell I did this on PS1? You know, as a kid or whatnot, with some of these controls.
It's rough.
But yeah, the controls in Jak and Daxter is god awful now. I'm playing it.
That's a fact. But yeah, all right, moving on, man. Let's talk about Wolf Among Us 2, man. They finally showed the trailer for this game and confirmed that this is coming out this year. Are you excited? Did you play Wolf Among Us, Bari? Telltale?
No, I didn't play Wolf Among Us. Telltale
Really?
game I played was the Borderlands, the Batman one, the regular Walking Dead. Wolf Among Us I have, but I never booted it up. Never booted it up.
What's funny is, funny story, right? So Wolf Among Us is actually the game that got me, well, Life is Strange is the game that kind of got me into these styles of games. But in terms of Telltale, Wolf Among Us was the game that really was like, oh, okay, you know, I'm interested in this. I want to play more of these because I played the Batman one and a couple of the other ones. Wolf Among Us is definitely, I really enjoyed that Telltale game and that story and how they did things. I really, really love that game. So
It looks clean.
it looks good,
This
man.
trailer, this trailer look clean.
Yeah, this trailer look good. This is at 1440p, 60 frames. Is that Frankenstein? No, that's Mr.
Oh
Hyde.
yeah, Wolf Among Us is all like the
Folktale characters.
like the storybook characters.
Yeah, Folktale. They go Scarecrow.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it looks
I
good.
never played the Wolf Among. I might have like started it up, but I never really finished it up to play the whole joint. But yeah, I like Walking Dead, amazing. The one that I really love, probably my favorite one though, is that Tales of the Borderlands. I felt like that was probably Telltale best game for me personally.
So is that supposed to be Dorothy sitting on the couch? So these are Wizard of Oz characters. That's the Tin Man.
Who's a girl?
Dorothy. I think that's Dorothy sitting on the couch. That's the,
Oh, okay.
That's the Scarecrow. That's the Tin Man. Where's the Cowardly Lion? Yeah, that's definitely Dorothy sitting on the couch.
Oh yeah, Ting Man, yeah.
Oh, they go Cowardly Lion. That ain't no cow. Oh no, that's Wolf Among Us. That's him. That's the wolf. Big bad wolf. Bigsby. That's Bigsby. It looks good, man. It's a day one. I'm picking this up. 2023. My fault. I said 2022. 2023. It's a day one.
And Dorothy look man edgy, man. What is this to Dorothy, man?
Hey yo, man. They they want to get all audiences, bro. Crazy. But I mean, Wolf Among Us is supposed to be edgy though. It's supposed to be like this like gritty murder, because I think the first game was like a murder that happened. I think they killed Snow White or somebody got killed, and Bigsby had to figure out who it was. So he started talking to all these different folktale characters and stuff like that to figure out who killed them and all that. So I think with this is probably gonna be like Wizard of Oz stuff and all that, and like a bunch of those other characters. So I think, and they look real edgy, like it's supposed to be like an adult theme type of thing. So I'm not
Well,
surprised.
I can already tell from that trailer that the performance is going to be good. It looks clean. It looks sharp. So yeah.
I mean, Telltale
I guess they
games
stepping
aren't.
up.
Well, yeah, I remember because I think
Oh
it
yeah,
was
the
Batman.
Guardians of the Galaxy one was good too. I played that too. That one was good.
I think Batman was the one that I played that had like a really bad frame issue, bro. Like
Yep,
bad.
that first Batman.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're in the tower, and you had to like fight through the dudes or whatnot. Yo, that joint used to crash on me all the time. Yo,
So facts.
but the first Batman was good.
Real quick, man, with this other news, man. So Ghost of Tsushima is getting a patch, and part of this patch, you will be able to.
It's up.
Yeah, it's up already. Yeah, so they are incorporating Aloy's outfit into Ghost of Tsushima, and the way you get the outfit is there's going to be a shrine, and you got to solve a puzzle at the Wind Shrine, north of Iki Island. You solve the
Mm-hmm.
puzzle, and you'll be able to get Aloy's outfit, and that's how the outfit looks. It looks really cool. I like it.
Yeah,
Right.
that jump look fire.
And then obviously in the patch is also adding a new platinum difficulty option to survival, as well as fixing some other issues and stutters with gameplay and stuff like that. So that's really cool. I like how they like really keeping this game alive and really updating and whatnot.
Yo, I'm at like the end of my new game plus, and I gotta do one more character to max out in Legends, and everything is gonna be 100%.
Yeah, I want to get 100%. I just got to max out the last two characters. I'm almost done with the bow and arrow chick. I mean the assassin. Then I got to do the bow and arrow. So, and then let's talk about Platinum real quick, Barry. Games as a service, live service games. So Platinum president,
Yes, sir.
Platinum president Inaba told Famitsu that future titles from the company will be different from previous works. Inaba wants games that can be enjoyed and loved for a longer period of time due to market changes. How do you interpret that? What does that mean to you when he says we want games that can be enjoyed and loved for a longer period of time? What does that mean to you? How do you interpret that, Barry? Let me know.
Multiplayer. You know what I mean? Where they're gonna be adding on content, on a hopefully consistent basis. But like Platinum, I like Platinum games a lot. I like their games a lot. I know a lot of people try to trash on Platinum and what. But Platinum make a lot of great games, but a lot of people don't really buy the games. Like their games never really like sell a lot. You know what I mean? And they do a lot of projects. So I can understand them, trying to divulge into the whole, games as a service. I just hope that don't take away the whole essence of them. But we're gonna definitely see with with Babylon's Fall. You know what I mean? Because Babylon Fall, by looking at the gameplay, it looks really platinum-y. It looks sound, but it's having that games as a service, live service, component to it. So however successful Babylon Fall can be, not just from sales wise, but from content, how they delivering content, we'll see these statements. But right now it's just a statement. We'll see how it is. But Babylon Fall is definitely going to be the true test of it. Because like games like Bayonetta is going to come out. Bayonetta 3 going to come out. The max that's going to sell is like 2 million. You know what I mean? And that's a lot for a platinum game. They typically don't sell that, but we'll see.
I don't know why people don't buy platinum games. I'm not sure what it is.
They make really fun games. I don't understand.
Yeah, they make
either,
great games. I don't understand why people won't buy them. It really doesn't make sense to me, honestly. But Babylon Falls will be a test to see if they can actually deliver on like an ever evolving world or a live service type of game. If that fails, it's gonna be an uphill battle, boy.
Yeah, that's when you don't see.
It's gonna be an uphill battle, boy. I tell you. All right, some quick rapid fire news, Bari. Let's talk about this real quick with Horizon. Right, shout out to Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Forbidden West comes out next week, guys, and I know Bari, you can't wait. I can't wait. So they threw a lot at us.
By the way, the lead vocalist, Julie.
Shout out to Julie.
She liked her duet persona, man.
Yes, she did. I saw. Yo, shout out to Julie. I tried.
Yeah, you tried your hardest there. That was a serious attempt.
I tried. Yes,
there.
I was really trying there. Shout out to Julie, man. I'm glad she enjoyed our duet from last week's podcast. Right. So shout out to her.
Clip that, yo.
They definitely gonna clip that. They definitely gonna clip that. So the accessibility features for Horizon Forbidden West got detailed this week. They also released a new cinematic trailer, and it released gameplay of Horizon Forbidden West running on PS4. We're gonna run through that, and then we'll get to the discussion and talk about that. So, in terms of the difficulty settings, there's 5 difficulty settings, right? So and you can have custom difficulty, right? So there's going to be where
Pretty
is
much
it?
the Last of Us type of thing. They're doing.
Yes, it's going to be 5 difficulty settings and a custom difficulty setting to where you can tweak, really get like in detail and tweak how you want things to be. There's a couple of things that are automatically enabled upon the game start. One of them is being subtitles. You can also have the option to change the size and background of subtitles. So yeah, there's a lot there with that. The controller settings, as Aloy is skilled and agile hunter, it is important that the controls be as intuitive and comfortable for use, allowing Aloy to use her full range to succeed. With this in mind, we have introduced a number of options to make these controls as accessible as possible. So there's a couple of presets for the controls, including left hand support, but we also implemented full remapping gameplay controls with guidance on any potential conflicts, meaning you can fully customize which button or input does what. My God, they're going in on there. Another new feature is the co-pilot system, which grants a second PlayStation controller with mirrored control access to the game. This only requires another controller of DualShock or PS or DualSense and a second user profile. The co-pilot system was implemented thanks to incredible feedback and support from our siteless accessibility consultant. It will also Horizon Business West will also feature optional motion sensor controls. So there's a lot there with the controls. Gameplay assist, man. These settings are aimed to support players who may experience difficulties with any aspect of the game. When it comes to weapons and combat, you can, for example, adjust how much the game slows down when the weapon wheel, which allows you to quickly equip weapons, is activated, or enable aim assist. You can increase the duration of the concentration, which temporarily slows down time when you aim your bow, or even in auto concentrate if you have concentration left, which saves you time from having to activate it yourself in tricky combat situations. Okay, that's cool. Some other automatic settings, so save button, all that good stuff. And then audio and visuals, there's a couple of settings there that are specifically aimed at reducing any discomfort our players might experience visually. You can fine-tune the camera shake and motion blur settings and completely customize the game HUD to control what information is visible to you and when. I love that you can tweak the camera shake and motion blur. I turn that stuff off. Camera shake and all that stuff, I turn all that off.
Camera shake, I turn that off in like multiplayer. Like this, I'm gonna leave it on. Motion blur, I'm gonna turn off.
Now, motion blur is getting turned off. You can also decide the size of subtitles. Audio-wise, there is an individual volume controls for music, speech, and sound. And in PS5 version, there's also an additional option to trim the volume of machine sounds, weapons, and explosion sounds, or ambient sounds. This could be especially helpful for people who are easily overstimulated. Damn. Hey, there's a lot here. There's a lot here, man. They really are doing their thing, man. Accessibility. They're trying to get those accessibility awards this year.
Yo, because that game awards, right? They have that new category.
Yeah, they trying to get them. I could definitely see Horizon getting. Nah,
but it's also like stuff like this attracts more people to play the game. Like it's a business move as well. Like absolutely. You want everybody to play a game. Like no developer doesn't want people to play their game, but business wise it makes sense too, because now you have all these accessibility options. You don't feel like nobody's left out of playing your game. So it's a win-win for Guerrilla, to be honest with you.
In the great words of somebody from another company, when everybody plays, we all win.
Yeah, but yo, that's a lot of accessibility. Yo, the co-pilot got me gassed up. But I know you're gonna talk about the cinematic trailer, because that cinematic trailer is godly, and you already know what they teasing.
Let's talk about real quick, because they showed some PS4 footage, Bari. PS4 footage, right? It's 2 clips I'm gonna show. So this is the first clip of Aloy running through an area on the guys. This is PS4. This ain't PS5. PS4. Bari, what? Explain.
That looks crazy.
Explain.
Yo, how are they getting that much from the PS4, yo?
Bari, I need you to explain this to me, bro. Explain.
I can't, bro. I ain't know if I can't explain it.
Hey, yo,
The only thing I can say is that
one
yo,
of them
it's
need
at
to
30
come through,
frames, but I don't know how they doing it, man. It looks super good. Like Horizon Zero Dawn looks amazing, but Forbidden West takes it up a notch. And the fact that's running on your PlayStation 4, like I said, I told you guys, I'm not fronting. I'm gonna boot up that PlayStation 4 Pro version. I want to see, like, I want to hear the jets when I
You want to hear the
fans
Jets? What?
I play it.
You want to hear the Jets? What? I hear you though. I ain't even mad at you, man. I ain't even mad. And then the last clip I want to show, they really like weren't playing, bro. They showed off a nice little tremor tusk. A nice little tremor tusk.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. I was like, bruh.
This
How?
This tremor tusk clip that they posted, man. First off, fighting Tremor Tusk gonna be so damn fun. This looks so fun to fight him.
Yo, Tremor Tusk look harder than the Thunderjaw, bruh.
Yeah, look at them
that slow
look at them
orb
orbs.
move.
Yeah, look at them orbs he's shooting,
that's
bro.
gonna be cheap.
I was gonna say, look, especially if you're playing on a harder difficulty, look at them orbs he's shooting out at you, bro.
Yo, Aloy is bleeding. And she can get status effect where she's like kind of stunned, or not stunned, but she got like light and electric on her.
So one of the things, and we're gonna show the cinematic trailer bar, and then we're gonna I want to point out here in the clip, if you look down at the bottom left, and if you look at the left directional pad button, you see a Sunwing icon. Somebody pointed that out, which leads us to believe, oh yeah, you can fly, baby. Fly like an eagle.
Yo, you imagine like calling like the Sunwing, right? It scoops you up, but you're in this battle with this Tremor Tusk, and then you jump off the Sunwing where you use the shield wing to jump. Yo, that's gonna be crazy.
Fly into the I forgot the words go. Fly like an eagle. Remember the Space Jam song? Yeah, Space Jam 1.
Yeah.
Fly. All right, and then last trailer, guys, and then we're gonna move on for Horizon. Horizon come out next week, guys. I'm excited. Gorilla's on another level, man. Like
if they were to ever like have like people like visit gaming studios and whatnot, that's definitely on like the
visit list.
The list.
Yeah.
Is Gorilla Studios. Like I just want to see like what the hell they got behind whatever they do.
Real talk, as much as I want to visit Gorilla, the first studio I would want to visit is Insomniac.
Yeah, Sonic is definitely on the list too, bro. I need Naughty Dog. They all on the list, but I'm just saying, like, what Gorilla doing with the PlayStation 4?
Crazy.
It's crazy, man.
I want to see Insomniac because I just want to see how they got their shop set up, bro. Because it's like, bro, how y'all pumping all these games out, bro? I need to see how y'all got shit set up.
What's your desk set up?
I gotta see how y'all got shit set up here, bro. I gotta see how y'all got shit set up here because y'all are too official.
They got 4 monitors at each desk or something.
No, they got 2 computers, bro.
Yo, whoever edited this this trailer, genius.
Yeah, this Horizon,
especially the end deal.
This Horizon trailer, this cinematic trailer is just beautiful, bro. Like
rise above or ruin. I mean, come on, bro. Yeah, that slogan right there is hinting like.
And then when the Sunwing lands right behind her, like that's her pet or some shit like that. I'm just like, bro.
With the blue eyes.
Yeah, I'm like, come on. We all know, man.
She did a flip where it shows like they cut it out, but it shows like she flipped
jumping on
onto
it.
the Sunwing.
Yeah. Yeah, this
this cinematic look crazy.
Yeah, this is a good cinematic, man. This is an amazing cinematic.
And you can show stuff like this now because look how much gameplay you already shown. You know what I mean? This is like that Super Bowl trailer or this trailer to sell you in the game. Right here, boom. She does that flip.
So crazy, bro. This game is so bro. Horizon come out next week, guys. It comes out next week. Next week, guys. Next week.
Legit. Next week, man.
Next week, man. Real quick, last news, and then we'll get into the discussion, Bari. Bro, Attack on Titan skins are in Vanguard. The Titan skins, the Armored Titans. So I forgot this dude's name.
They got the Armored Titan on here, looking ugly as hell. The gun look cool.
What's his name? I forgot this Armored Titan's name. I forgot his name. Jaeger? No, that's
No, Armored Titan was the blonde hair dude, Reiner.
Yeah, that's him. So I'm pretty sure they got a couple of other ones too, but I don't know what made Call of Duty choose Attack on Titan as like their theme.
The new season that's out, that's coming out. They got new episodes, not new season,
I would have
new
rather
episodes last season.
I would have rather Demon Slayer. You know, I would love to walk around as a Casa. You know, like, can I walk around as a Casa and the painting and all that shit? That would have been dope. But yeah, Attack on Titan, man, they add more skins. The gun, this is the gun, which looks really cool. Actually, I really like the gun. Right,
the gun look fire.
The gun look cool.
The actual armor Titan look kind of. I don't know about that.
Yeah. All right. So now we are in the discussion portion. Actually, was there another?
Yo, you forgot one major thing, bro.
Was that the Martha's? Oh no, the PS5. Yo, ooh.
The king, bro. What you mean?
My fault, guys. My fault. Let's talk about this. My fault. The king has returned. I'm a PlayStation fan too. I don't even know the words. The man humming. The man don't know the words.
Absolutely not.
Yo, shout out real quick, man. Shout out to Matt Piscatella, man. Yo, Matt, man, I hit you up a couple times. Yo, come through to the show, man. We would love to have you on What's Up PlayStation podcast.
Yeah, Matt, come on through, man. Talk about some NPDs.
The NPDs released this week for January, and PlayStation was the PS5, to be specific, was the best-selling hardware platform in January 2022 for both unit and dollar sales. Jeez, Bari, how you feel about that, man?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's funny. Like every time they announce like there's some type of shortage or PlayStation is suffering from something because the chipset, it seems like they always win that month. Like the following month, like oh, PS5 wins January. Like damn, you know what I mean? Like I was shocked, to be honest with you. But we are seeing a lot of people posting up, and I know this is very like small in our little bubble, but we are seeing a lot of people posting up. Oh, I just got my PS5. And some people posting up digital ones too. So, yeah, PlayStation 5, winning January, it definitely was a shock to me, to be honest with you. But
I'm surprised though with Pokemon Arceus releasing in January. I would have thought the Switch would have been, the best selling. Personally speaking, I'm surprised at that. But to look at the actual games as well for PlayStation, I just want to look at PlayStation. Here we go. Shout out to Miles Morales and Ghost of Tsushima. Miles Morales.
Which one are you going to, the PlayStation games, or are you going to the overall?
I'm looking at PlayStation games, then we'll look overall. So for PlayStation, Miles Morales, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2018 and Ghost of Tsushima are in the top 10 for the month of January. People are buying those PlayStation exclusives. It's good to see. Shout out to that. Obviously, COD Vanguard is number one. I mean, there's no surprise there, right? And then if we go to the top games overall, we see God of War 2018.
Battlefield up there.
Battlefield up there as well, man. It look like people don't want that refund after all. Yeah,
well, EA, they were shy to mention how much the game sold, but it's up there in the PlayStation. It's up there here. In the overall too in January.
If we look at the top 20 overall for January, God of War 2018, Miles Morales. So God of War is number 5. Miles Morales is number 6.
That's the PC sales.
Number 6. And then we also got that's it, man. Those are the games coming out, man. Those are like, it's good, man. People buying those
Miles
games.
Morales is Miles Morales. Remember the reason why we always highlighted Miles Morales, because people said that game flopped when it did like the first week. It was like 1.6 million or something like that.
Yeah, and they were comparing it to Marvel Spider-Man sales, bro. Yep. And this game has been charting since its release. It's been in the top 5, top 10 charts since its release. It's been in the top 10. This game is going to hit
that 20
it's going to hit that 20 million,
just like Horizon.
Yeah, it's going to hit that 20 million. Horizon. Horizon Forbidden West. Jesus, so much news, bro. Horizon.
It was a lot this week, bro.
So Horizon Forbidden West. That's another thing, real quick. Horizon Forbidden West has sold 20 million copies officially, bro. It is in the 20 million club. I'm so happy for them, man. Shout out to Horizon. This is a great game, man. And you know, this just
1
solidifies.
billion hours played.
Crazy.
Jesus.
Crazy.
Yo, and that's last year numbers, November 28th, 2021.
For PlayStation and PS4.
Shit.
PS4 and PC, man. Crazy.
Them PCs probably like 1 million.
2 million. That's 2 million that came out already. It's 2 million.
Oh, it was 2 million?
Yeah.
So PlayStation 4 was 18.
Yeah, 18 million. Jeez. You know, like what a milestone, you know? I think Miles Morales is gonna get that as well, personally speaking.
Absolutely.
20 million. I think by the time Spider-Man 2 comes out, that'll be at 20 million. Absolutely.
Bro, and you know they coming out with with Into the Spider-Verse again, the second one.
Yeah. So with all of that, they're definitely going to be getting that. They're definitely going to be getting that 20 million. So shout out to them. But all right, Bari, that's the news. Let's get into this topic. Let's get into the topic, Bari. This probably gonna be the last time we're gonna talk about it for a while, until like the next COD comes out or whatever. But let's talk about Call of Duty in the news. And guys, listen, this is a PlayStation podcast where we talk about all things PlayStation, and only PlayStation. But for the sake of this discussion for this week, we do have to mention Microsoft and Xbox. So yeah, right. I just want to put that. I just want to put that. I just want to put that disclaimer out here, right? Okay, so. The news came out this week, Bari. Microsoft put out a quote, which I'm trying to find. I should have had this queued up. Microsoft put out a quote where they essentially they are confirming that Call of Duty will continue to release on PlayStation indefinitely. So so we know that the contractual agreements is for 3 more games. And we know that the 3 more games is going to be 3 of the mainline, the mainline games, and then obviously Warzone 2. But Microsoft, after the contractual agreements were honored, it was really up in the air in terms of what's next. Like, is it done? Is it they're never going to do it again? Like, what's happening? And so Microsoft, they came out this week, and they put out a blog post talking about how here we go, right here. I found it. So essentially,
we missed super chat too before you get into the whole news.
All right, let's talk about super chat. Okay. Shout out to you, Cyber Dragon. So $20 super chat.
20 bones too.
He says a bar from last year. If you look at the Horizon and see 0 games on your platform, it will dawn on you that a second Horizon is coming. That's nice. That's nice. Shout out to
this man dropping heat.
Shout out to Cyber Dragon, man.
Yo, Cyber Dragon be freestyling when it comes to these super chats.
Facts. Shout out to Cyber Dragon, man. Long time support.
Yeah, he always dropping bars though, for real.
That's a fact. Shout out to you, Cyber. Appreciate you always, bro.
That's my guy though, man. Shout out to Cyber.
So the quote that came out from Microsoft says, "To be clear."
Be clear.
To be clear. That's from like my podcast earlier. If you watch WUPS'd Speaks this week, you get the joke. To be clear. Microsoft
What do you mean? To be clear. No, I'm joking. Go ahead.
Microsoft will continue to make Call of Duty and other popular Activision titles available on PlayStation through the term of any existing agreement with Activision. And we have committed to Sony that we will also make them available on PlayStation beyond the existing agreement and into the future so that Sony fans can continue to enjoy the games they love. We are also interested in taking similar steps to support Nintendo's successful platform. We believe this is the right thing for the industry, for the gamers, and for our business. But this is great for game. But this is great for gamers. Bari, man, seeing that type of quote, man, seeing that quote and seeing what's being said, I gotta give you your flowers on WUPS. I gotta give you your flowers, man. You were right. I was wrong. Well, I wasn't necessarily wrong. I was just being cautious. But you were right, man. I gotta give you your flowers here on the stream. What's your thoughts on this, Bari? Talk to me. Oh no, is Bari there? I don't think Bari's there.
Oh yeah, I'm there. I'm here. My
All
bad.
right.
I was on mute at first because there was like a car in the background.
Oh, okay.
But like I was saying, the previous time, it makes perfect sense to have like a game like Call of Duty multiplayer. Yeah, I had that fear as well. Like, yo, they could possibly do it and keep it exclusive. But if you just watch the track record of what Microsoft does, I don't think they would do that with Call of Duty. And you remember there in that podcast I brought up the whole Minecraft joint. You know what I mean? Not everybody want to use that example. Where they got that from, Persona, they won't tell you.
They
but
won't
you know,
tell
it is
but
what it is.
we know where it comes from, though.
Yeah, Minecraft is Microsoft's biggest IP. That game has been on multiple platforms, and the newer games is on multiple platforms. I never really. I told people from the jump that whole PlayStation have a contract with Call of Duty. Yeah, they're going to live that out, but they're not going to take the game out away from PlayStation. What Microsoft is going to do is that you're probably going to have to log into an Xbox account, because now that you own Activision, it's not going to be like an Activision account. It's going to be an Xbox account that you're logging into to cross play and cross progression and all that stuff. And that's where Microsoft is going to be, really, really touted. Like, yo, Xbox got this amount of monthly active users, or Xbox Live has grown, drastically and stuff like that. But yeah, I never really, it's always in the back of the mind that it possibly can happen, but I never really thought the game was going to be, exclusive just to Xbox. It doesn't really make any sense for them and the way how they're moving. If they were moving differently or more like a PlayStation, then, they'd be like, yeah, that's not going to be exclusive. But yeah, I don't understand. Most of the people that really was upset with this too is they don't play Call of Duty. Every time somebody's talking about this topic, they be like, "Yeah, I don't play Call of Duty, but
I don't have to play Call of Duty in order to know this is wrong."
Uh-oh,
I don't have
Mr.
to play
Gaming
Call of Duty.
Politician.
Yes, I hate to
Everybody
admit.
gets to play the game. Isn't that what you are about?
See, but everybody doesn't include PlayStation and Nintendo. Everybody is is Xbox and PC. They're not doing anything for me as the gamer. And I'll be honest with you, Mr. Jay Bari. I have to give you your flowers. You were right. I was wrong. But this is not. I shouldn't have to play Call of Duty to be mad about this. This is bad. This is bad for gaming. You're messing up gaming by having these games released everywhere. What about my exclusives?
Mr. Gaming Politician, just the other day with Destiny, you was praising the fact that Destiny is going to be continuing to be multi-platform. Bungie is going to continue to create multi-platform games. You were very adamant, and you were very you were with that statement, or that what pretty much Bungie is saying. How come you're so against this one now?
Because PlayStation does times exclusives and trying to keep games off of the platform. That's wrong. They should be punished for that. That's not something they should do.
Punished?
Yes, they should be punished.
Is this
wrong.
grade school?
It doesn't matter. The point is, 70 billion is more than 3.6 billion. You understand? PlayStation is broke. They don't have any money, right? So they have to do stuff that's multi-platform. With Xbox gets the monies. You understand?
Yeah, Mr. Game, he sound a little upset, man. Your Persona, get this man on the mic. He sound upset.
No, I'm going to talk today, not Persona. I am not upset, right? Xbox can foot the bill and keep making games exclusive because they can afford to do that. PlayStation can't afford to do multi-platform exclusive games. That's why Bungie is going to be doing multi-platform stuff. You understand? This is wrong.
Mr. Gaming Politician, let me ask you this, man.
What?
Let me ask you this. This is a
I'm
serious
very angry.
question from me.
I'm very angry today, Mr. Jay Bari. What is
If
it?
Call of Duty was to go exclusive to Xbox and PC, would you play it?
It's not about me playing the game. It's about... It's not about me playing the game,
every
Mr.
time
Jay
you
Bari.
ask this man if you're gonna play a game, he always saying it's not about me playing the game.
It's not about me playing a game. It's about Game Pass. Okay? It's about getting the players onto the Xbox ecosystem. If the game is still releasing on PlayStation, how does this benefit Game Pass? Right? That is what's important. Growing the fan base of Game Pass. Xbox still gets the money.
Oh shit.
Yo, you got to get that man under control, man.
Yeah,
I don't know where you tying him up, but he keeps getting loose, brother.
He wanted to speak on the whole Microsoft Activision Call of Duty thing. So I said he could give his thoughts, but he's being rude to you, being rude to the chat. We can't have that, man. That's just not.
Yo, he sound upset, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him, man. He's something.
He don't play the game, brother.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him, man. I don't get it. I don't get it.
This is great for gamers.
This is great for gamers, man.
But this is great for gamers.
But on a serious note, listen, I play COD, so this definitely a lot. I agree with Bari, man. A lot of this stuff, people don't even play the game, but are angry. People who don't play Activision games, but are angry, and it's like, why are you angry? You're angry because the game is I don't get it. This is the thing that a lot of people preach within this community on when it comes to Game Pass and all this other stuff is, what's great for gamers, right? Everyone should be able to play and all this other shit, right? Something like that is happening on the Microsoft side, and you got people crying foul. I'm like, yo, ain't this what y'all always preaching? When everyone plays, we all win and all this other bullshit. Come on, man, stop it, man. Listen.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, they claim that they're paying attention to what Xbox is doing, but then again, they're not paying attention to what they're saying and what they're doing. A lot of people want Xbox to do the things that they themselves are against.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And they're trying to put that on PlayStation. PlayStation never said exclusives and all that stuff. Content is not what they want to do. They never said that. That's not what their business model is. You know what I mean? But yeah, at the end of the day, I am gonna hold you. I'm happy that it's still remaining on PlayStation because yes, I would have probably got me an Xbox to play Call of Duty going forward, in the future. But I'll be honest, I didn't want to do it.
Hey, yo. You wouldn't have just played on PC?
Not because if say I turn off crossplay, then I'm just tired of playing with these PC cheaters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough. No one wants to play with the PC cheaters.
And there's a lot.
We'll see. But yeah, man. So that's it. That's the conversation. I'm happy as well, man. I'm happy that it's still on PlayStation, and I'm happy I'm still get to play because I actually play the games. I actually play COD. You understand? I actually played the games. So ain't no capping around here.
Good games. Sometimes you got some, rage.
Got some duds. There's some duds in there.
Yeah.
Yo, man, but listen, man, we about to get into these outros, man. It was a really great show. A lot of news this week. Yo, these past couple weeks, PlayStation has been blessing us with the news. I know it's gonna slow down in 1 week. It's gonna be like, hey, yo, we scraping the barrel for the news. But as of right now, the news is plentiful, man. So Bari, man, let the people know where they can find you. Also, let them know if we are doing a podcast next week.
Yo, so I'm thinking it over, and I saw the people in the chat. Shout out to my man Sick. Yeah, I think just due to the fact that we're gonna reschedule and we're gonna have Colin Moriarty as a guest, February 26th. Yeah, we're going to take a break next week because of Horizon is coming out. And then the following week we'll have our impressions of Horizon and whatnot on the 26th. So next week there's not going to be any show. And then we'll come back on the 26th and do our thing there. But as far as where people can find me, Jay Bari _ on Twitter. Don't follow me if you're sensitive though. And yo, guys, we are almost at that 2K subscribers. You know what I mean? We are almost there. We're like really, really close there. So if you guys haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy, what we're doing here on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, or you just enjoy this show, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, man. But yeah, enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday, guys. I'm about to do some stuff. I'm about to, play some more River City Girls And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I'm also gonna be uploading how to spare these enemies or these bosses in SIFU. I know it's probably a lot of people already have those videos up, but I'm gonna put them up on my channel for my archives. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Good show. Appreciate everybody in here. See all the beautiful PlayStation Nation people in the chat. Shout out to y'all, man, for supporting What's Up PlayStation podcast. But I'm gone.
Facts. Shout out to my boy Bari, man. Good call. Good call, Bari. So yeah, no podcast next week, guys.
I was forced by you.
No, I wasn't. No. You the host. I'm not the host. You the host. But for me, man, listen, appreciate y'all coming through today, man. I hope you all enjoyed the show. It was a really good show, man. A lot of good news, a lot of good things on the horizon when it comes to gaming, more specifically PlayStation gamers. Horizon comes out next week. Y'all know y'all love how I play that, right? On the horizon. You get what I'm saying? But for me, man, I am Persona. My Twitter is @PersonaSpeaks. Also, follow us on our new Twitter handle for What's Up PlayStation. The official Twitter channel for What's Up PlayStation is now @WUPS Podcast. So WUPS Podcast. So definitely check us out. Follow us there as well. For me, my channel is Gaming with Persona. So for me, I'm gonna post up the rest of the boss fights for SIFU, and you will see that Prodigal trophy pop on Twitter fairly soon. Absolutely. And then when Persona Speaks, it's Valentine's Day Monday. I probably won't do it when Persona Speaks. I gotta see. And then obviously
Horizon. Be digging in some kitty cat.
I'm trying to be PG, sir. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Thank y'all so much. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you enjoy the content here. We definitely trying to get to 2K. We are 30 away from 2K. So definitely subscribe here. And if you want to check out our merch store, WUPSmerch.com, definitely check that out as well. The links to that are in the description. And yeah, man, we really appreciate you guys, man. Please be safe. Enjoy your weekend. And remember, What's Up PlayStation Podcast is a podcast by the community for the community. All right, man. Y'all have a great night, great evening, and a great